Hey kids, it's good to see everybody here. We were having a conversation off air, and I want to know how to finish it because you guys we were just talking, and, you know. But it's good to see everybody. Go ahead,
But no, it's medical. It's HIPAA. I don't want to violate my own HIPAA
okay.
policy.
Yeah, that's good. Good point.
So anyway, they gave me this cream. It went away. They notified all the women I was with for
Right.
the past 3 months, and then
Now, did you have to jerk off for a while after that, or?
No. The blisters were too big. It hurt. I couldn't. I just had to.
Gotcha. I hate that. You know when you get one right in that fucking skin, right? And then it's fucking summertime or something, and you're all sweaty, and you're like, "Oh, that stings like a bitch." You know what I mean? It's like, God damn! I wish I used some fucking lube.
Or 3 days of dirt on you at camp.
You know what I mean?
It was basically just like walking up to a belt sander and slapping it on a belt sander. That's what it felt like.
Right. It's kind of like my first blowjob from a girl who knew nothing what she was doing. It was like fucking getting a blowjob from a cheese grater. You know, it's like fucking yo, sweetheart, take them fucking teeth out, do something. Jesus Christ.
But you're afraid to say anything because you're afraid she'll stop.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's on a Fenway Frank, sweetheart. Yeah. Pretend it's an ice cream cone, will you, sweetheart? Jesus Christ, you're killing me.
Honey, blow is expression. Blow is an expression. You're supposed to suck on it.
That's how the old ice cube trick got introduced, because of the shredding.
Oh.
It's bad, but it's not that bad. A little ice will fix it.
Yeah, man.
She obviously never saw fucking Fast Times at Richmond High. You know,
if this rain doesn't slow down, I want to stop and start grabbing 2 of every fucking kind of animal.
Well, grab me a fucking deer and send it to me, will you?
Bro, you're supposed to stop and get you a big screen TV. That's the protocol.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Big screen TV will save your life in a flood or a fire.
And some Nikes.
Yeah.
Nikes or Jordans. You know, all the important stuff. All right. So anyways, let me say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. No, just kidding. We almost got a full house tonight. We got 5 of us. So say hello to Mr. Ohio Wolverine driving in the dock, and it's raining, so he has to pay attention to what he's doing out there out in the sticks of fucking Northeast Ohio.
Yeah, we don't want to have a live car accident.
Exactly.
Gunshots are one thing, but car accidents are forbidden.
We have the Fatwood Queen and Hef. What's up, kids?
You gotta move over so they can see it.
Good evening.
See that? He's got the pipe going. You knew he had the pipe going. We got Stevie and Susie's homestead. Susie was there now because she said hi to us off air. There she is.
Hi, Susie.
She's hiding.
How are you, Sue?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing well.
She's getting excited. We might go north tomorrow.
I'd get excited too. What are you fucking kidding me? You went up to fucking God's country. Why wouldn't you be excited?
It's like living with a little kid. As soon as you say up north, that's all.
We have the ever beautiful Dish Outdoors, better known as the chat slut.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Chat slut.
She goes from chat to chat to chat. She's always on everybody's fucking, She can't get enough of chat, so she has to be on the fucking panel and every fucking chat that there is on YouTube.
Yeah, it's all about me.
Now, Mikey, you got to get her right. She's not a chat slut. She's a chat whore because she does it for free.
Oh, she does it for free. That's right. Well, I pay her. Didn't you
Do
see
you-
the
do you-
text the other day?
Texting that.
Did you see
Do
the
you
text
remember
the other
back
day?
in the day when we had the one chat? We went all night. We called it the chat whore palooza. Do you remember that?
Was that the night that? What was the night that I was going to work. I got off around midnight, I think, and I had to be at work at 5. So I got up at 4:30. You guys are still on.
Still going,
then,
baby. Yeah.
And then my boss called me. My boss called me like 5 minutes into my ride to work. And he says, we're going to get big time snow today, so stay home. And I turned around. I got back on the chat, and I think we were there till 6 in the morning, I think.
Wow.
About 7.
Was it 7?
Yeah.
I was close. But yeah, that was the longest time I was. I mean, I wasn't on it the entire time, but that's the longest chat that I've ever. That's the longest chat I ever. This year they're doing a 2-day youth hunt. Was today. Yep, that was today and tomorrow.
Well, there you go, Mike. Hey, with all the new politics and shit, you can identify as a 12-year-old and go hunt youth season.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
No, it is.
Thanks, Ohio.
It's youth weekend in Maine. Maine opened up rifle season. And it's gonna rain like an absolute motherfucker.
That don't matter to a real hunter.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And it doesn't. For those that own property, or they're like those guys that I can't stand to hunt over feeders. That isn't like a pig, like a hog, a wild hog. Hunt all the wild hogs you want over feeders. Don't have fucking deer. To me, that's stupid. But anywho, unless you're hunting like that, because you ain't tracking a fucking. Unless you're deep in the woods, you ain't tracking a fucking deer if you shoot it. Not in the rain. Not in that fucking heavy rain. No way.
Right.
What do you mean by tracking a deer?
If you shoot it, you're not going to find You're not going to find fucking blood. Not unless.
Well, if you shoot it, it should just fucking drop dead right there.
Well, that's my thought process too. So take a fucking headshot.
Now, I've been lucky over the years. I only had to track one.
I didn't. When I shot
deer, right?
When I shot mine, it was because my depth perception, or whatever the fuck the word I'm looking for.
Yeah,
I thought I shot him. Yeah, I thought I shot him closer than what I did. I had to walk up another 10 yards when he crossed the fucking trail.
Yeah.
And when I walked up the other 10 yards, I says, I know I hit him. I saw the fucking blood through the scope. I said, I know I hit this fucking prick. There's tall grass on the side of the trail. It was all fucking matted downward. I'm surprised that fucking deer went that far. I double lunged him.
I'll tell you what. Like I said, I had to track one, and then the other two, because I've only killed 3. The other 2 were basically, I got lucky and did like Stevie shot. Boom, and then his fucking their knees got wobbling and he fell dead right there.
Yeah, see, that's not me. Even early on when back in the day in hunting in Hampshire, illegally, I always had a fucking follow a blood trail. Always. I mean, it didn't go far. I think the furthest one I tracked a blood trail was maybe 60 yards. Maybe 60 yards.
Well, I got a plan this year because I'm going to be hunting at my mom's. So I'm going to go all the way to the back of I'm going to go all the way to the back of the property. And then if I shoot one, hopefully it runs up towards the house.
Right.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So I don't have to drag it that far. If I shoot one and it runs towards the house, maybe it'll drop right in the backyard.
Well, I'm glad you see.
I love when they run towards a truck. It's like, yeah.
I'm glad to see you hunting again. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
That makes me happy.
I think the last time I went deer hunting was my boy was younger, he went with me, and of course he couldn't sit still or shut up, so we didn't even see a fucking chipmunk that day.
So does this mean I can't go hunting with you?
Oh, speaking of chipmunks, I know Dish seen it. She liked it. I hung up some Indian corn decorations for the fall for our front porch.
And they
Yummy.
ate it.
And the fucking chipmunks and squirrels ate all the corn. But you know what? I didn't notice it until today. My wife was like, it's been like that way for like weeks. And I was like, I walked past this fucking shit every day for like a month.
When I asked,
And she's just laughing her ass off at me. She's like, I can't believe you didn't notice that. And I'm like, I don't pay attention to it. And she's like, yeah, it's been bare. But I mean, like because it's Indian corn, one's like purple and one's yellow and one's like red. But
Native
the
American
actual
corn. Oh,
yeah, well, the corn cob is the same color too. So I just didn't notice it.
I bet you one of them stinking corn plants out there was wearing a condom. That's what happened.
my mother bought a fake one.
Fake condom?
No, fake fucking Indian corn.
Oh,
And
Dish, tell them you're faking.
I go, Ma, why didn't you just go to I go, Ma, why didn't you just go to what do you call it and get a real one? She says, because she didn't want that. She didn't want that to happen. She didn't want everybody fucking with it.
I didn't even think about it when I hung them on the porch. Didn't even think about it.
Yep, that's why my mom bought fucking fake one. Kids could shoot 2 days this weekend. A doe and a buck. And they don't need a doe tag. Why? That's not fair. Fuck the kids.
That's what the priest said.
I put my money in to get a doe tag. I don't win. I can't shoot a fucking doe.
Yeah, right.
What are you teaching these kids? You're teaching these kids, oh, you can, you know what?
Oh, it's easy.
You can have a doe tag. You know, there's all these adults pay their money and all every year to try to get into the fucking doe lottery, and they don't get a doe permit. So, but your kids, we're gonna let you shoot all the doe you want. Fuck that.
Right.
Oh, I should probably go out and say hi to everybody. Sorry, Jezzo.
I'm still thinking all the pissed off squirrels sitting on Mike's porch when he was a kid that he had to run through.
Jay Watson.
Fake corn.
Jay Watson, 69. What's going on, kid? Good to see you. Glad you can make it. Ohio Wolverines always in here with us, along with Shalisa and Dish and Stevie. SKS Hugo. How the fuck are you, kid?
SKS.
Good to see you. Mike, you wouldn't know. I would know what. I don't know. I was waiting a long time ago. Jezzo! How the hell are you, kid? What do you want, Ohio? Hurry up.
No, I was asking. There was a cop sitting here with his lights on. Don't have anybody pulled over or anything. I was just like, why the fuck's he sitting here with his lights on?
Jezzo, yeah, I know. Next weekend starts for residents. Because Jerry, I used to go this week. I used to go the first. No, I used to go the opening shotgun for non-residents, and it used to be like it used to run like Halloween week into November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or whatever. You know what I mean? Jerry's only. Did I miss anybody?
Did you say SKS?
Big dog, another kind. Yes, I said hello to SKS.
Big dog, look.
What's going on, kid? Good to see you. See that now? I'm being inundated with fucking Michigan and Ohio people.
Get used to it, buddy.
God, I got Jezzo on my side. He's a Northeaster.
There you go. Come knockers.
He's a North. No, that was the funniest fucking thing when fucking you posted that shit on Facebook. I was fucking pissing myself. I was dying.
Everyone can hunt on the 30th?
Everyone can hunt on the 30th, yes. And that's the week I used to go. We used to go the first week of shotgun season. Until we started hunting muzzleloader season. You know why? Because the weather fucking changed on us, right? And you wake up early in the morning. Yeah, it's cold. It's, high 20s, low 30s, whatever. So you're dressing like an Eskimo, right? It's fucking 10 o'clock and it's like fucking 60 degrees. I'm like,
Layers.
how the fuck do people fucking hunt in the South? So I'm like, this is terrible. So one year we were leaving on a Sunday. It was like the 4th or the 5th of fucking November or something. And there was like 2 inches of snow on the ground. And I said to him, I go, why don't we ever shoot muzzleloaders? Why don't we come up on muzzleloader season? Maybe we can get snow. Well, you got to be careful what you wish for. Dude, 3 years in a row, we got fucking snow to our fucking chest, for Christ's sakes. And I'm like, you got to be shiting me. Better than Pittsburgh people just asked saying, yeah, good point. Good point.
Good thing about the deep snow, if you can find a deer, they just kind of stand there.
Yeah, but you know what sucks is
Get it over with.
The snow. Well, I don't know where everybody else hunts, but the snow is a lot of pines, right? And when you get too much snow and the branches start sagging, you can't see shit. Not only can't see shit, you can't hear shit. And then when you shoot, the kid shot when he shot his deer, he was maybe 200 yards from the fucking camp down the railroad bed. And I was out in the path, not the path that he was in, the other path. And I was out there. And you know what I heard? That's all I heard. It was the weirdest thing. Shotgun season is just regular firearms season. Can use shotgun rifle? Oh, yes. Or handgun.
Right, big
Yes.
dog.
Yes. I get that, Jezzo. But this is why I like muzzleloader season, because muzzleloader is the week after Thanksgiving. And as you know, I don't have to tell you, you live there. Well, actually, do you get snow that early?
Sometimes we get hammered.
Because he's on the, Jezzo's like, he's not on the east coast of Maine, but he's further east than I am. I'm where we go in Maine. I'm on the northwest side of Maine. There isn't a damn thing good about deep snow, sir. I'm old and fat and don't want to shovel that shit. No shit. I am with you on that. We were with a guy. He's my buddy's, believe it or not, his old math teacher. And he's had snowshoes on. And he couldn't understand why he kept falling. I go, Tom, thank you for making a path for us. But you can't go trucking through the woods with snowshoes. There's fucking skidder trails, there's logs, there's rocks, there's stump. He must have fell 6 times. Dude, he was a walking fucking bruise.
All right. I'm home. I'm going to go in, see if there's dinner, whatever. I'll jump back home when I get a chance.
Alrighty.
All right, we'll be here. Don't lie to us. I know how you Ohio people are. I'm good. I'm glad he's going to go hunting again. Everybody should try it. If you've ever done it, do it. Keep doing it. Right, Stevie? Be outdoors.
I agree.
I'd practice.
1 out of 3 Steves agree.
Be outdoors.
Agreed.
We're gonna get Dish to go fucking Michigan hunting too.
Right?
She knows where she can go.
Fuck you. Don't make me punch you in the face the first time I meet you.
Straight up the highway, right around an hour.
Listen,
Zip, zip.
big thing. Remember, it isn't a truck.
Okay, hour and a half. You have to stop at that barbecue place and bring
Definitely. I was thinking about that the other day.
Oh, golly.
We better get an invite.
Oh, it's open.
Can I bring my tent?
Straight up on the same damn highway.
Yeah.
Hey, can I bring my tent?
Bring your hot tent, Mikey.
Bring my hot tent. I won't need the stove dishes there. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit if it's below zero.
Right.
Are you guys gonna be up there next weekend?
I don't know.
I have nothing going
Hoping to
on.
go up tomorrow and stay up there till the rain starts and then drive back home and enjoy the rain. All damn week long.
Yeah.
I be up there all the time. When it happened, it happened.
Yep.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah, this run is the big run to get the certain things out of the house that I don't want here while I'm showing the house. Go
Okay.
stash them up yonder, and then hopefully you can call a realtor lady and sell the house.
Cool.
Awesome.
Lickety split.
Good for you.
Lickety split, man. Wow.
Open.
And then it'll be too far for Dish to drive, so you don't have to worry about that fucking shit.
No, actually, where we're
Closer.
moving up north is closer to Dish than where I am right now.
Well, fuck
By
my
Yeah.
like an hour and a half.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
It may take me longer to find them guys because I get lost very easily.
No, you don't. You got GPS.
I still get lost.
Hey, Susie,
Yeah.
don't ever worry about that.
Don't
I
ever
get-
worry about getting lost.
Yeah. I get turned around in the woods to get lost all the time when I'm hunting. Who cares?
He just showed me today.
Do you smoke?
Do
do you
I
smoke?
know?
Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, do
See,
yourself a
He'll
favor.
be dragging me out.
Listen, practice this. And I'm not even joking, being dead serious, right? Carry a fucking lighter with you.
Later.
Okay? Because that way there, if you do get lost, right? Light yourself the biggest fucking bonfire. They'll see the fucking smoke.
Yeah, they'll come.
They'll come. People love seeing a barn burner. So light yourself the biggest fucking fire. It's like my buddies are when I got turned around and got lost, I was lost for fucking hours.
You know what I thought about doing is having a flare. If you go
Flare
into
gun?
mountain,
Yeah.
that's what I thought about. But he
Yeah.
said, knowing me, I'd catch the place on fire.
That's all right. Who cares? They'll see it and they're gonna come to put the fire out. When they do, they're gonna find you standing there going, "Hey boys."
I'm guilty,
know?
though.
Just follow a possum. They always end up in the road.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tie a string on a possum's tail. And
Yep.
let him show you where the road is.
Come on, buddy.
Yep.
That's a good one.
When I got turned around, my buddy's like, for somehow or another, they pinned me, right? And I'm like, I don't have service at the fucking camp. How the fuck do I have service in the middle of the fucking woods? So I had like 1 bar or 2 bars or something, and I could call him if I stayed still. So they called me and says, "Listen, Mike, just hit that link so we can see where you are, and we can get you out of there." I says, "I can get out of here. I'm just looking at my fucking phone because I know where the river bends at that sharp 90." He says, "Yeah." I said, "I'm just trying to find that on the Google map." He says, "Oh, it's getting late." I said, "I know it's late. It's getting dark." I said, "But I'll set the fucking woods on fire. I don't give a fuck. You'll see the flame." The guy in the watchtower out way the fucking other side of the fucking town is going to see the flames and say, "Oh, there's a fire, forest fire." Yeah, well, come put it out. I'll be standing there nice and warm.
3
I
weeks
might be,
later.
I might be a little fraidy cat being out in the woods by myself in the dark, but I'll still be there. You know?
Find out that was the week the guy goes to Bahamas every year. Watchtower dude.
To be found
That'd be
with
my fucking luck right
a
there.
possum leash in his hand. Rita,
Tell my daughters the same thing. They were trying cross country skiing, and they were going through the woods and stuff like that. And I says, "Have knock yourself out." They were cross country and on snowmobile trails and shit, you know.
Right.
That's great sport to get into. Have fun. It's great exercise. And I said, before you leave, just let me know. And they're like, why? Just before you leave, let me know. So they come over and I fucking, yeah, light it for you, have fun. They thought they were getting money.
Better than money, kid. This could save your life.
I fucking give everybody a lighter. Anytime they friends of mine, they go in the wood, they're doing whatever here, take a lighter with you. Why? You can start a fucking fire. If not to stay warm, to whatever, people, somebody to see you, whatever. But,
True that.
People laugh at me. I'm like, you laugh how you want. I don't give a fuck. But
I've seen guys on the internet wrap some duct tape around a Bic lighter. So I guess, you can light the duct tape to help light a fire.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew duct tape was flammable.
Oh yeah.
Plastic,
I never knew that.
adhesive.
Yeah, good point. I just almost forgot one of the better outdoor channels on YouTube. It had gone dark the past few years. Started posting videos again yesterday. Am I supposed to click that link? You know who that is? I'm gonna guarantee you I know who it is. It's gonna be this guy right here. It's gonna be that guy. You watch. You watch.
Nope.
No, who is it? Is it anybody we know?
I don't
I've
remember.
never seen him.
Ditch, what's the name?
Viet Normbo.
He only has 651 views.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, subscribers.
Doesn't ring a bell to me. Sorry, J Watt. When she said Norm, I was like, Norm?
Good versus evil.
Looks like he deleted everything and then got his channel going again.
See, that sucks.
It's all new.
Are they? Well, wasn't YouTube supposed to take, if you didn't do something, click a link or something, they were going to fucking shut down people's channels?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Because I even got a hold of, this was what, last year or something? Because I remember I got a hold of Ed and Derek and told them, if you guys want your videos, you better go click this link because YouTube's going to fuck you up your ass.
If it doesn't please the crown, you may be silenced.
Yeah. Well, I'm sad because I thought Ed would make some more videos and he hasn't made one. He was making a few for a while and then he stopped. Oh, fuck. It is what it is. Well, I did say he had gone dark for a few years, actually more than a few. Sarge Perry Derek remembers Derek knows a lot of people on YouTube. Don't forget, he was one of those guys that was with he was one of Dave Canterbury's guys that survival school that Canterbury has in Ohio.
Yep.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder school. Yeah, Sarge Ferry went through that. Of course, he's in the service too, so that, But yeah, he went through all that. And he had his own school.
Oh, smart young.
They are.
Yep, Derek had his own school.
Don't hurry.
Not to the extent of what's his name had it, but he still did you know what I mean? And he had snowshoeing stuff. I wish his business really took off on that because he is so fucking good with that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Sarge, yeah, he's to hear him talk, I just sit down and I did this. Like we were ice fishing and shit, and I'm like this.
Yeah.
It was just,
Right.
you know. And there's two of them, him and Ed. Forget it. You know. I felt like the kid in the couch waiting for a lollipop. You know, I'm like, who am I? You know, I'm just out there having fun.
What are you doing?
You know?
Trying to hit the camera.
Almost. Hey,
Yeah.
Mike.
But he was the thing I love is like, you know, I mean, obviously I haven't been able to meet you guys yet, but I like the fact that because I wasn't doing I did chats with Ed. I didn't do any chats with Derek. But what I loved is that they are who they are.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And as much knowledge that they both have, they never not one time like, you know, then they're great guys, right? So they never one time like made me feel like I was like, you know, less than or you know what I'm saying? They never talked down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I asked a retarded stupid question, they didn't look at it as a retarded stupid question. They just answered it.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? And
Then
so
they would giggle together after Mike left.
no. I'm telling you, it wasn't like that. I'll tell you what though. I will tell you what's funny. When I first met Derek over at Ed's, you know, you guys can laugh all you want. I don't give a fuck. I got a little that's driving me bananas. Stop telling me I'm getting dizzy. So no, I am because I'm seeing it coming out and I'm like, you know what I mean?
Not doing it.
Okay.
So
Don't make a man with a broke neck twitch.
so I said, so we all met at Ed's house. That was the morning I met Brian and all that. Anyways, I was the first one there. And I did get a little what do you call it? A little
Teary-eyed.
no, I got like a little starstruck with him. So
Right.
Little baby boner
no,
going.
you're not listening. I got a little starstruck with him.
Little starstruck.
The guy's got like 80,000 fucking subscribers. You know? And he has been on YouTube for fucking how many years now?
Right.
You know? But no, I did. I got a little starstruck with him. Be back. Wife wants me to cook her bacon and eggs and hey, make me one, fucker.
Oh,
Again.
well,
See, we're talking about food. Fuck me. And but that's a good fucking. I had that the other night for dinner. I said the wife says, "What do you want for dinner?" I'm like, I don't know. She said, what do you want? When you? I says, "You know what? Fuck it." I says, "I'll take care of dinner when I get home." She says, "What are we gonna have? Don't worry about what we're gonna have. I'll take care of it when I get home." We have breakfast and fucking dinner.
There you go.
Nice. I
Yep.
love breakfast for dinner.
I
Yep.
said to my daughter, "What do you want?" She goes, "I want scrambled eggs." Here you go. Made home fries in the fucking air fryer. Fucking
Nice.
yep. Little one come up.
Better stop that.
She won't.
What is that
Little one
about?
won't eat eggs, so she had some bacon and some home fries. But yeah, yep. Fried eggs for me and the wife. The boy had scrambled. You guys put milk in your scrambled eggs?
Sometimes.
I used to, but I quit doing it because they said it does nothing but make them stick to the pan. They say if you add anything to your eggs, it should be a little spurt of water.
No.
Yep.
No.
What did they do?
That's from the experts.
Listen to me.
softens.
When you say stick to the pan, first of all, if they use a what do you call a pan, it won't stick. A non-stick pan. But I had very, 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 very little stick to the pan because I sit there and I don't let it fucking. You know what I mean? And it's on medium heat. It's not on high. I cook my
Like a rented mule, you got to continually move it.
yeah. Absolutely.
Is it on a Teflon pan or is it a cast iron frying pan?
Why didn't it was one of the Teflon ones? Why didn't Ohio's thing beep? Ohio's not trying to get back in here.
Don't listen to JY. You know he's pulling your leg.
Yeah, but I never. So I'm using Teflon. Me and the wife having an argument over the fucking cast iron, so I don't even use the cast iron. Such is very knowledgeable, kind of leaves someone without any excuses. I'm telling you, you can laugh all you want, you. He's a cool dude.
Right.
He's a cool dude that knows a lot. You know, there's just two people. If I get lost, and if I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere, and I'm with two people, it's those two people I want to be with. Water makes eggs fluffy. So SKS, if I scrambled in a bowl 6 eggs, how much water should I use?
Tablespoon or so.
For 6 eggs.
6 eggs?
That 6 eggs is a lot.
3 tablespoons.
Well, you don't want them all runny.
Yeah, I don't want. Ooh, yuck.
Yeah, right. Yuck. I've been served scrambled eggs like that in a restaurant. I was like, "What the fuck is this pile of snot on my plate?"
Yeah, not enough when I fry mine.
I said scrambled eggs, not over easy, you moron.
Not even over easy. If you just have them sunny side up, that's when I get the snot.
Yeah.
First time I ever ordered eggs in a restaurant, my big brother took me and my other little brother, and I heard it on TV. I thought that was a thing, sunny side up. And they put these half raw eggs on my plate.
I found out a way to get rid of the snot though on the fried eggs if you're gonna eat the sunny side up.
I had a friend, she liked snotty eggs and grits.
I put the I take a fork, right?
Yeah.
Just make a couple of holes in the egg.
Oh yeah.
Then lift up the egg with a spatula. And the shit runs down.
Well, that's not sunny side up. That's a broke ass egg.
That's not.
Hard egg.
What are you talking about? You only
Just
put
do
a
'em.
pinhole in it.
Just do them over easy.
Ah, fuck over easy.
Get it?
I want them looking at me. I know you said Sarge's knowledgeable. He really is. He's a good dude.
You guys are gonna think this is gross, but I love powdered eggs.
Really?
I grew up on powdered.
I don't think it's gross. I don't think I have ever had powdered eggs.
I grew up on powdered eggs and powdered milk. And I'm not a favorite of fucking either one of them right now.
Right, but not.
I've never heard of powder eggs.
Oh yeah.
You can freeze dry them.
Oh, I didn't know
You can
that.
store them halfway to forever.
They used to sell them like that. They used to come in the powder form.
That came from World War II and stuff.
Wow.
Leftovers.
I haven't seen them in the store in a long time, but I think the last time I saw them was probably the mid-90s, late 90s.
A lot of that stuff, because all the survivalists and packer, preppers and stuff, a lot of that stuff is making a comeback.
I love boiled eggs. I love eggs, period. But boiled eggs is like my favorite snack. I go to a gas station, buy like 4 boiled eggs.
My dad's a veteran, and he complained about powdered eggs. He hated them.
Smart man.
Because you got to eat with the shit they put in front of you, whatever it is.
Right.
I had an uncle, and I asked him one time, I said, what is it with you guys with your fucking black coffee? Because my dad drinks black coffee. I said, I drink black coffee. The hair on my fucking back of my neck stands straight up. And he goes, I'll tell you how I started drinking black coffee. He says, my father says, he says, I made a cup of coffee. I was probably 16, 15 years old. He says, and my father said to me, hey, if you expect milk for your cereal tomorrow morning, I'd start learning how to drink black coffee. He never put milk in his coffee ever again since then. He died drinking black coffee. Well, he died from drinking black coffee, but he died,
Right.
82 years old, 83 years old when he died, and he drank fucking black coffee for 70 something fucking years.
Wow. Shotgun hunting video.
Jay Watt, I hope Dish brings back some fucking hunting videos. I hope she does. I don't even care if she uses a fork.
I'm still cracking up about the last one she did with them little antlers. I'm gonna rattle. That caught me so off guard. I was fucking laying on the floor laughing so hard. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, by the lower. Yeah, those were cool.
It would have been hilarious if you could have spliced in that scene where the mouse with the antlers on coming running.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome. How do I get him to stick on his head? Staple him.
Staple them. Hot glue gun them.
Susie made us some venison stew yesterday that came out pretty awesome.
Yummy.
He made the gravy though. That's for that one.
I couldn't make a stew if I wanted to.
I'll make your gravy anytime.
I don't know. Get the fucking room, will you? See, Dish, that's the other reason why we have to be on the tank, because I don't have to listen to that. You know what I mean? And I got permission, by the way. I would tell my wife, listen, if I go up to Michigan, I go up to Stevie's place. Dish is going to stay with me in a tent, okay? You don't mind, do you? No, I trust her. You do? You do? I said, what's wrong with you?
Right?
I said, you don't know Dish. She seems nice. Oh, she's not. I just shake my head. Because here's the funny part. She's never met Dish.
Right.
Okay. I can stay in the tent with Dish. Okay. People that she knows that I would never, that I, not even, because we're so close as friends, we're almost like brother and sister. Like a couple of people I grew up with.
Maybe.
No, we have a place up north.
Cousins. I don't know about
No,
brothers.
not even. They're like sisters. No, they're like little sisters to me. And she wouldn't let me sleep in a tent with them. Susie's making streaking great again.
Yeah, she does. I'm gonna have to whack her in the shin though. She's trying to get. Susie, too fast to get the camera out.
Susie, you do what Susie. What you do what makes Susie happy. If it's the streaking, streak. If it's fucking hitting Stevie over the head with a fucking rolling pin, hit him over there with a fucking rolling pin. But do me a favor. If you hit him over there with a rolling pin, please set up a camera.
Right.
Because that'll be some funny shit on TikTok when they steal that fucking video and they put it on TikTok.
No, because there's always a payback, and I always get the worst part of it.
Say what? That's right. You still have that jamming time magnet, don't you, Mikey?
I do. I don't. Because I thought I was gonna buy that air gun, so I was gonna do a video and shoot it with the fucking, shoot it with the 30 with the 30 gauge fucking, what do you call it? 30.
Right.
And just do what you do with the fucking
mug,
coffee mug. I couldn't spit out the word coffee. I knew the mug was there. It's just the coffee wouldn't come out. But yes, I still have that because it won't show up with my regular pellet gun or the BB gun.
Right.
I don't think a BB will go through it. The pellet will go through it, but the BB ain't gonna go through it. I mean, I would have to fucking put it this far away, and even then, I don't think the BB's gonna go through it.
End up shooting your eye out. That'd make
Exactly.
Right, bounce back.
Bounce back. I'd be like, calling Dish, listen, I did this video
Yeah.
just for you.
No, I'm
But
blind.
now they're gonna call me Patch. You know, it's gonna be like the guy in Days of Our Lives back in the day. They're gonna call me Patch. Why is that, Mikey? Well, I took a ricochet to the fucking pupil.
Seen it coming the whole way.
Saw it coming. Feels like the BB's still in the back of my head somewhere.
You ever get one of them shots at you, like a baseball coming straight at you, just coming right at your face, and you just can't move out of the way? It's like, oh, like, damn it.
Speaking of baseball, we were at a single A game, Red Sox. They had their single A team was 2 miles from my house. And we go to those games. First of all, they're affordable and they're fun. Anywho, guy hits a screaming fucking foul ball. It's me, my dad, and my two out of my third brother was in Guam. So it's me, my dad, my 2 brothers, and I think we had one of my nephews with us. Anyways, screaming fucking foul ball. So what do? You don't have a baseball glove with you. What do you do when a fucking screaming foul ball is coming at your head?
You grab your brother's head and pull it away.
No, you ducked, right?
Right, yeah.
I do one of these.
Yeah.
Totally forgetting single moms behind us with 3 little kids.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Ooh.
My brother got it with his hat. And if he didn't, because I couldn't see, I was fucking ducking.
Right.
The guy behind them told me that he said if your brother didn't catch that with that, would hit the kid right square in the fucking head.
Oh, that would have been.
So my brother got the hat. My brother got the ball with the hat and he gave it to the kid. And but yeah, so now they're all making fun of me. There you go, some kind of a man you are. There's a lady with 3 kids and danger's coming. What do? You duck out of the way of the danger. So they're breaking my, and I drank back then. They're all breaking my balls, and I'm just like, fuck all this. I go up and get another beer. Hey, you didn't bring us back any beers? I goes, nope. Give my old man a Pepsi or Coke, whatever the fuck he was drinking. I go, nope. The lady behind me says, it's okay, you know, don't get so mad at it. You don't understand something. You don't know my brothers.
Right.
I says, when we're 75 years old, they're going to say, hey, remember how you ducked at the baseball game, you pussy? And I
put that kid's life on the line.
Yeah. And she starts laughing. She says, I got brothers just like you guys. And I said, well, they're going to do it. And they do. They still do it. If you say baseball in front of them, forget it. It's coming up.
Kind of like that old $8 lure, huh?
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
And I feel bad too. Brian's a great dude. He's another great guy. I was on YouTube. I wish he made more videos.
Right.
I wish he'd come back. Great guy. And by the way, I can't fuck with him either. Because he's like fucking Jezzo's height.
Now, wait a minute. When have you ever let that bother you?
Oh,
well, back in the day, I understand.
Back in the day when I drank, I didn't give a fuck how big you were. I fucking fight fucking Andre the Giant. Now that I'm fucking old and smart and sober, oh, fuck no.
Right.
No. You would have to have done some really fucking seriously fucking stupid for me to fucking want to, punch you in the face. For me to do it if you're a big guy,
I can hear you. Hey, bend over here a minute.
Exactly. And my problem now is I'm fucking so old and fucking get winded. If I don't knock him out with 3 punches, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Time. Time.
Hang on, I gotta catch my breath.
But on the good side, pretty much everybody nowadays honors tap out. So
Man.
Yeah, that's true. Uncle.
I tapped you, asshole.
Yeah.
No,
I'm too old to dance around. I'm just gonna fight dirty to make sure it stops real quick.
Right in the nuts, right in the throat.
I'm too
That's all.
old.
2 shots.
I told the kid at XPO one night, he said, you know, old man, he says, if you keep it up, he says, I want to take you outside. And he's joking with me, you know. And I
Yeah.
said to him, I says, listen, careful who you call an old man. And I says, careful who you fucking tell you're going to take outside. He says, look at me. He says, Mike, in a real fight, he says, I'd kill you. And I go, really? He says, yeah. I go, what are you carrying for a fucking gun? And he goes, oh, I don't carry a gun. I says, you're going to need one. He just looked at me. So all the guys are laughing, you know. All the older guys, I should say. And all the little guys are all like, oh, younger guys are like, is Mike serious? And that's pretty much what I said, what Hef just said. Too old for this bullshit. I'll just shoot you in the fucking head.
Right.
No energy fucking needed. Welcome back, Jezzo.
We just watched Identity Theft last night.
Oh, yeah?
With that woman in it that's funny as hell.
Which one? The redhead? Karen fucking whatever her fucking name is?
She's got big hair and stuff. She's kind of hefty.
She's a comedian normally.
The redheaded comedian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her.
She was on Bridesmaids.
Yes.
Oh, yes. She's
a bunch of shows.
Yeah.
That whole movie, her first go-to, she was a thief. Every time she got in a conflict or something, shot right in the throat. Then she'd take off running. She must have did it 12 times throughout the movie.
She's fucking awesome.
And she's hustling, trying to run, and the guy's like 4 steps, and he's right next to her. She's, boy, you move fast.
Funny movie, though.
Anytime I hear throat punch, I think of Gunpowder Beauty.
Well, I know what
I think
happened?
she's the queen of throat punch. She likes to threaten everyone with throat punches.
See, she's too tall. She tried to throat punch me. She'd hit me right in the top of the forehead. So I'd be good. How's that feel? All them broken nails.
Yeah, really.
Crunch.
Yeah, that'd be my luck.
Get nails stuck in your skin.
Hit right onto your butt.
Yeah, I just wouldn't. Just would you tell somebody about the 21-foot rule?
What's that?
Would you tell somebody about the 21-foot rule?
No.
What the fuck?
I heard something about you can't get a naked guy within 21 feet of dish, or it's like.
Yeah, really. Oh, look, nudity.
Especially those athletes. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about especially the fucking guys that live up behind this lake on the side of this here mountain.
You see how fast Dish just practiced? She moved so fast she went blurry just now.
Which I don't understand because I would have thought that her and him would make a great fucking pair.
Oh, Lord.
What do you think, Stevie? You think that would have made a good pair?
No comment.
He was nasty.
I think
Dish knows where I live.
I think Dish would have killed them inside fucking 5 seconds. Inside 5 seconds. You know what?
Yeah.
You're not for me, and I can't trust you right now, so I'm just gonna have to kill you. Sorry.
Yeah, but then she'd have to pull out a scrub brush and clean them up.
No.
Right? Yeah, really.
Have you ever seen that fucking trailer? Why would you clean something that fucking filthy? Shoot him.
Trust me, she would have to.
Let the fucking flies fucking turn into maggots. The fucking, you know.
I can't put them in that bag that filthy. I got to clean them first.
Yep.
Then she'd stuff his parts in the bag.
Where's that fucking skill saw I had to cut his fucking ribcage?
I can see the whole series. Dish, the clean serial killer.
Yeah.
Where's that fucking
She
sawzall?
scrubs her victims to death.
Where's my sawzall with the metal blade in it so I can cut these fucking vertebrae?
Wire brush and some Drano.
Hey, do they sell Sawzall parts for bones? They got metal and wood. Might as well have bones.
Speaking of
metal blade will go through a bone.
Speaking of weapons, Little Miss Chainsaw on the end of a long stick. What a great weapon that would be for defense.
Right.
That'd like cover half of the 21-foot rule.
What's that, one of those bushwhacking things?
Battery ain't dead.
Yeah, it's got the little chainsaw blade about this long. Yeah.
Yep. On the end of a 10-foot pole, plus or minus.
Yeah, my cousin's got one of those. It's pretty cool.
It's not as long as my manual 10-foot pole that goes together, but that thing does.
It's not as long as your man's pole? What? The fuck did you just say?
Damn,
did you just say that on YouTube? Did you just say that on YouTube? You just said that out loud on YouTube. You better be saying sorry to him. Wow.
He's got teeth on it for me.
Wow.
Not talking
Mick,
Right, Jay Watt.
MCK.
Yes, Dish does have an orange handled parang. MCK, how the hell you been, kid?
Got that long night.
Good to see you.
She hide.
Boy, I showed up at the right time. No shit, right? Yeah, I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Now, here's the funny part. Shalisa's not even like kissing him all over his face. I'm with you. So you should have said that on TV on this fucking show. Oh.
Steve brought up the pole.
Right.
Not the dancing kind either.
My niece. So three of my nieces come to grab my son tonight to take him to Spooky World. And one of my niece's boyfriends. And my other niece was asked, "Where's your boyfriend?" Jim Scott, whatever the fuck his name is. He doesn't like scary things. I put my arm around my niece, and I went, "Honey, there's a joke there, but I love you, and I'm not going to say it to you." I said, I'm not your other uncles. And she says, "Oh, it's okay, Uncle Mike. I know I'm spooky. I know I'm scary." She says, "For some reason, I don't work well with others." She says, "Like 4 people quit already." And I says, "Because you're probably the work bully." And she's telling people that they should be doing their job, blah, blah, blah. And you're in their face. She goes, "How do you know?" I says, "I know a couple of people like you." But yeah, so my wife says, "Wow, what was you going to say to her?" I goes, "You heard her. He doesn't like spooky. Oh, he doesn't like spooky things." You know, what the fuck are you dating her for? You know what I mean? Stevie froze. No, he's not froze.
I saw him blink, and I even saw him nod his head.
He's not froze because he's not echoing.
Oh.
And we didn't get the spin. There's no like little spinny thing next to him. And we don't have a black screen, so we're good.
That would be a good icon for your camera off, wouldn't it? The little
spinny.
Yeah.
I'm sure some computer geek somewhere knows how to do that.
I've seen some cool stuff on there. It's like, how'd you do that?
Yeah, you know what? Can I ask a question here? Why do those people need to be like fucking the ultimate fucking fisherman and hunter? I can't tell you where I fucking shot this fish, where I shot this deer, and I can't tell you where I fucking caught this fish. It's my honey hole.
Yeah. In other words, they don't have a license. Somebody else caught that fish.
Well, you see guys fishing all the time, right? Whether it's in a boat, from a boat, or on the ice or whatever. We're at an undisclosed location.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Right.
People ask me all the time, "Hey, where'd you get?" Like when I caught the crappie. Where'd you catch that crappie? I goes, you know what the boat dock is down in fucking Methuen on 113? Yep, right there. No way. Yep, right off the dock. Thanks, man. No problem.
Right.
What? I'm gonna get mad that he's gonna go down and catch a crappie. Are you kidding me? You know, it's like, and then the fucking hunters are the worst. Fucking worst. I can't tell you where I hunt.
Because
Why?
Mike knows it's not the location, it's the fisherman that catches the fish.
Right.
Just, what the fuck?
You got to have the skill.
You know?
Around here, though, there's so many damn people. You let out, if somebody sees a big buck cross the road, there'll be 15 guys parked there next week, all hunting the same. It's like, man, that buck's so far away, you stupid idiots.
5
But
miles
that's
away.
how they do it around here.
Same with fishing, though.
Yeah.
They're biting more over there.
Yep.
I'm guilty.
I
Who
cannot
else-
wait to get up there and scout out my own little honey hole and keep my mouth shut. And
Who the fuck asked me how do I? Somebody asked me how do you know this? Oh, because I don't use electronics. Well, how do you know where the fish are?
yeah,
Jesus, I don't-
yeah.
Jesus, I don't know. How the fuck did people know where the fish were before the electronics came into the fucking picture?
Yeah, no shit.
How? Oh, gee, did they actually study something? Did they actually like read it something that said this particular fish likes this and da 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 da, and you know, pike are usually found at 8 to 10 feet of water because they'll push the fucking bait in, the bait fish in when they're feeding, and da 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 da.
Structure.
Bass are gonna fucking spawn over fucking sand. They'll fucking, you know, make little mounds out of you. Are you kidding me?
Points, drop offs,
Yep.
weed edges.
I love fucking fishing weed edges for bass too. I think it's the fucking balls. Of course, I catch more pickerel than bass, but I still have fun doing it. But it just kills me, Steve. It really does. I'm sorry, it just does.
I know. I've seen guys go out ice fishing and spend all day drilling holes and dropping their fish finder down there than they did actually fishing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like them schools are moving all the time.
Yep.
You get to a spot where you know they're going to be like a drop off or a bank, or eventually they'll be there.
I remember when I was with, was it Ed? And Derek? No, I wasn't with Ed. Well, it was the second or third time we went out, and we were actually fishing in Ed's backyard, was this lake. But because it was only a small group this time, and it was still fishing, and these guys are leaving at like noontime, and they're like, "You guys leaving too?" I'm like, "No." And I'm like, "Why would I leave?" He goes, "Well, it's noontime." I goes, "I'm not hunting. I'm fucking fishing." He goes, "Oh, they don't bite at noontime."
Right.
If God strike me dead,
What you should have done.
all of a sudden, all you hear is somebody yell, "Flag!" I goes, "They don't, huh?" You know what I mean? And it's like,
you should have dumbed them right back. You should have said, "Well, what time is lunchtime?" Noontime, right? The fish are going to eat at lunchtime. Speaking of eating,
It's a food chat now.
okay, listen,
now you see that? Now that echoes back.
listen, listen. You're not yelling at Stevie. You are echoing like a mofo. Like a mofo.
Yep.
Nobody echoed till you came in.
He's working on it.
I can see the brains. I can see the smoke coming out of his ears.
Actually, if you talk slow, you sound like a TV actor with the echo.
You have a big.
You can do the rock star thing. Fixed it.
How about now?
Sounds great.
Okay.
So what are you munching on, Ohio?
I
Chicken.
am munching on some apples with caramel.
No,
Caramel, where's the honey?
Fuck the honey. Where's the peanut butter?
gotta have caramel with apples.
No, you're gonna have peanut butter.
Honey.
Honey roasted flavored peanut butter. How's that?
Okay.
Jiffy with the nuts. I like nuts. I wish we could be like a radio channel. You know how they have those little bits that they do, and somebody says something. They'll have somebody on the radio, and then the next day they play it.
Yeah.
Like little shorts. I wish I had the software to do that. I could have had so many people by the, and then I could have just did it to myself. I like it. If having it like on a soundtrack, you know.
There you go, Mike. Radio time is only a paycheck away. You can buy all the radio time you want.
No, I don't want to buy radio time.
You can be almost famous like that one guy we used to know.
Infamous. More like it. Why? Who's the one guy we knew that was famous?
John,
Oh, was he famous?
with the radio show?
Was he famous?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're trying.
Called almost famous.
Don't you know who I think I am? Damn, people.
Do you
You
know
have
who-
a celebrity. You have a celebrity on your chat right now.
Yeah, I have Sarah.
I am an international YouTube celebrity. My second most views come from Turkey, so I'm
My
international.
second
Baby.
most views come from fucking Canada. I thought there was a restraining order involving Mikey and peanut butter. I love this time of year because everywhere I go, there's a fucking Reese's peanut butter cup, and I take like 5 of them everywhere I see.
Those were my favorites. Yeah.
Reese's peanut butter cup and Kit Kats are my favorite.
They changed Kit Kats, so they taste different.
I don't care. They're still Kit Kats to me.
They sell them big fuckers.
I
On
used to
sale. They're on sale at Speedway right now. Buy one, get one for $1.
I used to like Mounds, but it gave me like an aftertaste. It was like, what is that?
It's the artificial fat shit that
You know,
our FDA allowed them to use now. Same
I like-
thing that gives you flaming diarrhea from McDonald's fries.
Do you guys ever had the Zero Bar or whatever? The white chocolate, the Zero Bar?
Yes.
No,
I love white chocolate.
no.
Not
I
to
don't
say I'm racist or anything, but I love white chocolate.
like, I don't like white chocolate.
The white chocolate Reese cups are my favorite.
They're
Yeah.
good.
And
Yeah.
the cookies, the Hershey's cookies and cream.
Oh, yeah.
Nutrageous.
So those are good chilies.
Good. I've always liked
So-
white chocolate.
Give me a payday.
Oh, payday.
Back in the day,
Butterfinger.
I used to love paydays.
You know,
Butterfingers.
Here we go with food.
Butterfinger or Zagnut? Which one's better, Butterfinger or Zagnut?
Butterfinger.
Butterfingers.
See, I like the Zagnuts.
I
See,
want to.
Zagnut, you get that lump you can't swallow. It just won't dissolve.
I miss the
Getting out
chunky.
your teeth.
The what? The chunky?
Chunky.
They sell those here, Mikey.
Yeah.
What about the Marathon Bar?
You know what I saw in the store the other day?
Used to love them.
Remember the fucking sunflower seeds with the Indian head on it?
Oh, they didn't.
What?
They're
They still make those?
Fuck yeah. It's by the fucking dozens. I have them all over the place up here.
They didn't make them take the Indian face off it?
Still there.
Orlando Lakes is by me. And they take it that, the Indian's no longer on the package.
Right.
But when you drive by the building, she's fucking 12 foot tall on the side of the
Good for
building.
them.
Oh my God, those
Whatchamacallit.
fake boobs with the
never
kneecaps
liked
gotta be
those.
look huge.
Did you like whatchamacallit?
Yeah, they're good. I like them.
I don't like
Ooh,
They screwed them up when they started putting caramel on them back in the 80s. They were much better. The original
So, Mike, what's up with your president threatening our kids, man?
So here's the thing. If you ever say to me one more time, Mikey, what's up with your president? Not only will I kick you from the chat, you won't be asked back.
I am so glad to hear that. So he's what? Renting kids?
He's threatening our kids, man.
Mm.
If
I
we
wouldn't know.
don't give these other countries, Ukraine, Taiwan, Israel, hundreds of billions of fucking dollars, he's going to put boots on the ground and bring back the draft and put our kids to war.
Nice.
Pretty much that's what he said last night in his little Oval Office speech.
Good. He should bring back the draft because I think every fucking kid should fucking go in the military.
No, my kids don't need to be going over to some other foreign fucking country and fighting for him
You sound like
to
my
pad
fucking
his fucking
daughter.
pocket.
You sound like my daughter. Not every person that joins the military goes over to a fucking foreign land and fights.
If they put a fucking draft in, that's what would happen.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
If they wouldn't have kicked everybody out of the fucking military that didn't want the fucking pokey poke, we'd have a fucking full-size military. But anybody that said, no, I don't want that shit in my body, got kicked out of the fucking military.
You got to remember too, the military isn't what it used to be, right? And so if you don't like do schooling and shit like this, if you think you're going to be a lifer in the military, you have to have goals and set, and complete.
You have to believe in trans,
because they will kick you the fuck out after like 9 years.
You have to honor men who think they can get pregnant.
So, and then if you think you're getting a pension out of the deal, you're fucked. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, my buddy just retired from the Marines this year. So he was out.
But
you made it out, huh?
You ask him, I guarantee you, he had to move and do things to stay.
Well, he was a major, but he was explosive. He was an explosive.
Well, he was a major. That's
technician or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, those guys got it easy because nobody wants to hang out with them.
Demolition, C5 demolitions. Yeah. Because my grandfather was in the army. He was in the C5 demolition corps. But I'm not talking about officers. I'm talking about like regular folk. You know what I mean? Mikey, what's up with your look, squirrel? What?
But
one behind you up on that box.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a reason to have a draft, if we were attacked by another foreign country, something like that, yeah. But just drafting kids to send them over to fight for another country.
All I know is, I just got
just so he can pad his pockets. That's all it's about, people.
All I know is I just got to see the short again about Trump when he was asked who do you want to win the war, the Ukraine or Russia? And he said, I want to kill them. I want people to stop dying. And she said, let me go on record. He goes, let me go on record. And he shut her up. And he says, let me say it this way. I don't want to see Russian people die, and I don't want to see Ukrainian people die. Something along those lines. And the fucking reporter's just like,
yeah. What a stupid fucking question. I'm glad to see people making some comeback against some idiot reporters who try to put them on the spot.
Yeah.
Years ago, you couldn't do that, right?
They got a guy running up in Canada for Trudeau's spot.
Yeah.
And this liberal reporter tried to put him on the spot by putting words in his mouth and saying, people are saying blah, blah, blah. What are you going to, he's like, what people are saying that? And the reporter start, let's move on to the next question. Like 4 times right in a row. And the guy's like, just sitting there casually eating an apple, putting his person in their place. It was awesome.
I never could understand why people didn't do it years ago.
Yeah. Well, we were trying to be tolerant, but it's gotten to the point now where they're trying to force the issue, and it's like, it's time to fight back.
I can't understand for the life of me why we don't storm the fucking, somebody from the government needs to go in and grab Omar and all of them, the squad or whatever their name is, drag them out in the street, put a rope around their neck, fucking hang them for treason. Have you seen the shit they've been saying?
Yeah, the tweets and stuff, how they're supporting, Hamas.
Right. Why do they still have a job? Why ain't they in fucking prison for treason? Waiting for a trial to see if we hang them.
What's that one woman's name? Yapper Hashid or Hakashina?
Talib Rashid or something?
Kariba. She tweeted out in support of Hamas attacking Israel before the shit was happening. How'd she get that knowledge?
Crystal ball.
It's all theater.
Well, she rubbed the camel's back, one or the other.
And by the way, bro, Mr. Ohio, we're not going to have to worry about foreign countries attacking us. We will be attacked from within.
Right, but
guaranteed.
Hey, I'll be right back. Who wants to be in charge? Shalisa, you're in charge tonight. You and Steve. you and Heifer in charge.
Sweet.
Does that mean I got to share my peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
If you ever shared a peanut butter with jelly sandwich with anybody other than Hef, you're wrong. Peanut butter and jelly is like the absolute best fucking meal you can eat.
One of.
Share that with no one other than Hef.
Mike, you're racist because of people with peanut allergies. How dare you support peanut butter?
Too bad.
And you probably wash it down with a glass of milk, you insensitive to lactose intolerant people.
I have an allergy to fucking booze. I have an allergic reaction. I break out in fucking cuffs. Nobody feels bad for me, so what the fuck?
There you go. Allergy to booze. I break out in cuffs. I love that. That's kind of like Gunpowder Beauty's allergy to tequila. Makes her belly swell up, and 9 months later she gets it.
Oh, dang.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Right. Now that's
you ever seen that picture? You ever seen that picture of the dude laying in the driveway with his eyes all swelled shut and beat to hell and blood coming out of his lip and said, "Oh, it turns out Kevin was allergic to bringing my daughter home past midnight."
That's awesome.
Wow, good one.
So, what were we talking about? What was I going to say? Something
right on,
about.
And by the way, yes, you can share your peanut butter and jelly as long as the jelly's not in big old clumps on there.
Nope.
Spread nice and even.
And smooth.
Oh, nice and even.
Oh, my mom used to
Hillbilly bread.
make peanut butter and jelly where you get that bite in the middle. It'd be all jelly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I know what I was going to say. Did you guys see where Biden doxed our fucking Delta Force team?
I have not seen it. I have heard about it. How wonderful. What a smart human being.
So he just basically guaranteed he threatened all their lives now and our hostages, the hostages that they have.
What is that called?
Dude, it's planned. It's planned. He needs a war. What is the one thing that usually brings the economy back?
Yeah.
Fucking war, right?
Yeah.
It needs to pad pockets. He needs to pad pockets is what he needs to do. And he needs to pad his own pockets and his supporters' pockets, you know.
What is one thing the United States can postpone the vote for? War. Also.
Yeah, take a step further that, he's covering his own ass and his own family's ass. So what, a war is the perfect thing to.
Yeah, you haven't heard too much about Hunter Biden's charges and stuff since the Israeli thing started, have you? Except for they did drop the gun charge. Did anybody hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
The gun charge has been dropped.
Just like all them other criminals that commit murders and go shoot up schools when they get out. Oh yeah, those.
Mint jelly.
Mint jelly.
So
I'll tell you what, I like peanut butter and jelly, but it almost ruined it for me one time because I made me a peanut butter sandwich. I put some of Kentucky jelly on it, and that shit is nasty.
What kind of jelly?
Kentucky jelly. I don't know about the store. It says KY on it, KY jelly.
It took me a minute in Ohio, but I got it.
It has, but it does have a light honey flavor.
I tell you what, I mean, I didn't get choked on the bread. Everything went down real smooth.
And then when you quit moving your tongue, it got sticky.
I don't know about that. That sounds like experience right there is what that sounds like.
Yeah, it does.
That lube is great, but as soon as you quit moving, it becomes sticky.
That's why you keep water around.
Yeah. You got to add a drop or two. Or one of those facts of life. And why do they put honey in it? Because of the antibiotics in the honey?
Food now, Mike. He's not here.
That's a good question, Stevie.
That's the only reason I can figure, or it's for a flavor.
What was it?
What did I do?
I bought some cherry orange marmalade when I was in Florida.
For lube?
No, just cherry orange marmalade for like spreading on your toast and your biscuit.
Like, man, ain't you worried about bee stings and stuff?
Flavor.
It was good. It was good.
I've had that. I like the raspberries.
Oh,
See,
Jay
that-
Watt likes to live on the wild side. He uses mint jelly. A little
Extra
tingly and
frothy.
cool.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
No.
My
Can't say
tripod
no
thing
and
here
pet
is
him at
not.
the same time. Oh my God, you ought to have seen the dog I was offered today. We were offered today that I had to turn down because of the move and all that crap.
You
Oh, yeah.
got the picture of it.
Hold on. Of course, there may be still time to change my mind.
It's a picture of Destiny holding
It'd be a
her.
nice home for a dog up there where you're at.
Room to
Destiny right there.
That's about the best picture. There, I blued it up.
Glued it up.
I'm trying to get a person out of the picture.
Where'd you go?
Oh yeah.
That's a bird dog, isn't it?
No.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And I'm moving up to partridge heaven.
Aw.
I know, it's all about timing.
Damn, man. They're so light and fluffy and fun and bouncy and cool
She
tail.
is. She's a beautiful
We're talking
dog.
about dogs, so Lisa, not. Gee,
Breasticles.
God. Every time you get a chance to bring up your assets that you have, you take advantage of it.
Oh, wait, I didn't give you that one. Did you get that one?
I seen a video the other day, dude. I cracked
There you
up.
go.
It was one of those pointer dogs. You know what I mean? And it was walking.
These can be pointer dogs. I don't know what brand it is, but they're known as pointers.
What
You
brand?
see that one that's straight on face?
But this dog, man, he fucking he stops and he cocks the one foot up like that, and his fucking tail's straight, and he's got his nose stuck straight out, and he is pointing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
Look at
videotaping him, and he's just like he is
This
not
is gonna-
moving.
Look
And
at
this
that
fucking
face dish.
Aw.
This fucking pheasant.
Sorry.
This
Yeah.
pheasant walks up from behind him and just walks right past him, and he's like, "The fuck."
That's awesome.
Oh, great hunter. Great hunter.
Jay Watt, I just
But
read you.
the doggy's head is chocolate brown.
Jay Watt, I know this was a couple conversations ago, and I just read your comment. You're right. I like strawberry preserves. They are good.
I don't
And
like
Ohio.
the lumps of strawberry, though.
Ohio, that's the best part. Ohio.
What?
You know, so I get a refill, put something in my tummy, have a smoke. And while I'm standing there having a smoke, I went, that motherfucker telling me it's my president. But yet, I didn't watch it. He did.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Oh, that's not. No. You said, hey, did you see? Come on. I don't want to hear it.
I watched the commentary the next day.
No, now you're lying.
No, not lying at all. I actually heard it on the radio this morning. We have a talk radio show or talk
You a
radio channel, and that's what I heard it on.
Dish, tell me he's lying.
Dish ain't gonna tell you a lie. Dish knows better to call me a liar, don't you, Dish?
Well, here's my problem. See, I really
He'll pull out the receipts.
think you like him because you're too close to Pennsylvania, his home state, right? So
Scranton. He's from Scranton. Went to school with the Jewish kids and the African kids, and used to beat up corn popping. I mean, every time he's someplace, it always. Yeah, he could be like in fucking the middle of the damn Black Hills on an Indian reservation and be like, when I was a kid, I grew up on a reservation like this. You know what I mean? It was tough. My dad didn't have a casino. We had to hunt for mink, you know, sell fur. There was this Indian chief named Corn Pop that had it in for me. And I couldn't catch any mink one year, but I had these hairy legs, and I was shaving my legs and sold my leg hair. That's how we fed the family to survive. To move to Scranton the next year.
yeah,
So I know what it's like. I know what it's like growing up on a reservation.
Yeah, he grew up with a fucking silver spoon in his mouth. Kind of like, you know, you, Dish.
We was Poe.
Well, Dish didn't grow up with a silver spoon in her mouth. When she moved to Virginia, she got one in her mouth.
We're gonna test that silver spoon theory. Hey, what cheese is best for grilled cheese sandwiches?
That'd be the
Government cheese.
Government cheese, baby.
Government cheese. The shit in the plastic.
The big block and the brown.
Yeah.
Oh no, not even the big block. The fucking what's the fucking disgusting one with the fucking? You peel the plastic back.
Oh.
That's store-bought shit, you rich bastard.
Individually wrapped.
Individually
Shit.
wrapped. We didn't have
It's
individually
shit.
wrapped cheese.
Have single slices.
We had to slice our own. So like one slice was like this, the other slice was like this on one side.
Yeah.
Because a knife slip.
I do the
We didn't have no cheese slicer. A cheese block. I bet you had a cheese block growing up, didn't you, Mikey?
I moved up. Why? I had fucking powdered everything.
Fucking powdered eggs and powdered milk. Oh my god.
Powdered cheese.
I moved up in the world though, because now I fucking if I'm having a hamburger at home, cheeseburger at home, I put provolone on it.
Oh, yeah. We were so broke. My mom used to lift up the couch cushions and scrape all the crumbs and tell us it was a powdered hamburger.
You better pour some water on that cereal. Don't be wasting that cereal just because we're out of milk.
Don't you vacuum that. That's soup fixings.
Just put it in the meatloaf.
Oh my gosh.
Now my mom and dad, we had a huge garden growing up. So my mom was always canning green beans, corn, you know. You name it, we canned it or froze it or something, you know. And we only bought certain things from the store. Like, I mean, we didn't have meat. I mean, we had our own eggs because we had chickens. And every once in a while we would, you know, kill a chicken and stuff like that. But when it come to meat, we bought our own meat. We bought our meat. So that's about the only thing we went to the store for. And then you get
So you sucked at hunting. Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess. I was really good at fishing, though. I mean, they didn't count for like records or anything, but I caught a lot of them. You know, I wasn't out on the ocean and stuff, and you know, the Bering Sea like you do and stuff like that. But
hey, you know, that's what happens on the East Coast.
But yeah, I mean, some of the special things, like, I mean, we did buy pop. You know, we were Pepsi fiends back in the day, and some frozen pizzas and stuff like that. But man, that was for shit when Dad wasn't around. When Dad was home, it was fucking meat, potato, corn or vegetable or whatever, biscuits. That was it. Every fucking meal, yeah.
Frozen pizza shit was when Mom and Dad went out.
What used to piss me off?
New Year's Eve.
No, it's still for TV dinners.
Yeah.
What used to piss me off? I told you how I eat chicken. I eat the chicken livers and fucking gizzards and the hearts and shit. You know how I started eating that?
Leftover because you didn't catch no catfish that night?
No, I'm watching my mother feed the fucking dog. And I go, what are you feeding the dog? She goes, all the chicken livers and stuff. And my grandfather sitting at the kitchen table, he says, are you wasting my fucking chicken livers on the dog? She says, Dad, I just figured I'd give the dog a treat. And I goes, why, you eat that shit? And he goes, you never had it? I goes, no. So he goes in, gets his other tub, comes out, puts it in the frying pan, puts some fucking garlic and onion in it.
Oh.
Right? And I'm like, oh my God. My wife makes it for me now.
Yeah.
What, liver and onions? My wife
No.
makes real good liver and
Chicken
onions.
livers.
Chicken livers.
Whole different ball game.
Chicken livers and gizzards. You could buy a little Purdue container about this fucking big.
Yep.
And the other one that used to piss me off was my mother would go to the fucking, we go shopping. And she go, when she gets to the deli, and we get in the fucking mortadella. You guys know what mortadella is, right? It's like the fucking fat bologna with the fat in it. We get like mortadella.
Fancy bologna is basically what it is.
Right.
For rich people.
Cheese. I'm like, Ma, how about some roast beef? No, it's too expensive. I said, how about that stuff that Mimi gets? Because I never could pronounce prosciutto, right? And she goes, yeah, no. The next thing I know, I see the guy behind the counter throwing in fucking chunks of meat into a bag. Yeah, to my mother. It was the salami ends, the bologna ends, the ham ends, all this. And I go, what are you doing? And she goes, oh, that's for the dog. Why does my dog eat better than me? Can I be the dog? And my mom would start laughing. She goes, you can't eat the ends. They're disgusting. They're too hot. So we get home, and I'll never forget it. She's doing a ham end. And I'm like, Ma, that's not an end. That's like a quarter.
Speaking of ham, us poor people, that's about the only lunch meat you got was chip chop ham.
Yeah, that boiled ham.
See, I still like
long,
the boiled
kind of
ham.
rectangle.
Danish ham was
a treat, but that chip chop ham, man, it's all full of fat and shit.
Danish ham is still my best.
The
one I like the best. I can't stand any other ham on my sandwich other than Danish ham.
Must be nice to be rich and have all these. You're able to be picky all the time on what you eat.
Right.
It is what it is. Hey, listen, I like canned ham too, but you can't find them anymore either.
See, I used to love. My mom brought home canned ham. We had 3 hours of entertainment. After my mom, it slipped out of her hands, and we were all chasing it around the floor trying to catch
Trying to pick it up with the 8 pounds of fucking jelly on it.
I got a canned ham for a Christmas bonus one time from a company I used to work for.
Man, they make those are good ham sandwiches though. The next day, those are good ham sandwiches. Mustard, no mayo.
Mustard, no mayo.
I like mustard on my ham sandwiches. Is that too rich for you too? It was French's too.
I like French's mustard on my bologna.
Me too.
Although I did buy some bologna the other day, and it was like really thick slices. Like it wasn't like I bought it at the deli. I bought it like off the shelf, like with the red. It had the red thing to peel off.
Yeah.
But these fucking things were like this thick. There's
Yeah,
like
they
there was
suck.
just. No, dude, I
can't
fried it up.
stand those
I made
ones.
some fried bologna sandwiches.
Yeah, I would have to.
Yeah.
Bologna.
Put some,
I'll do
some lettuce and tomato.
bologna.
Oh,
but
by
I
the
can't
way,
stand that stuff.
the last time we talked about fried bologna, and I went upstairs and I says to the wife, I go, hey, babe, do you ever have fried bologna sandwich? And she goes, no, but she says, my ex-husband, she says, I used to cook fried bologna sandwiches for him all the time. And I says, I got to try that tomorrow. And let me tell you something. I tried it. I will never, ever. You fucking people out of your fucking minds.
Oh, man, I love me a good fried bologna sandwich. Big old fried bologna sandwich with some lettuce, tomato, onion, and mayonnaise on it.
Oh, gross.
That's one of them ones you bite and the tomato shoots out the end of it.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Because it's got lube on both sides
Right.
now. Your lettuce is all hanging off. It's like, how can you even?
But I thought
You
we hit-
you bite into it, and the whole onion comes out. You can't bite through the onion. You just got to eat a whole fucking onion.
Ohio. I thought my father hit the lottery when I found out there was a new mustard in town. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
It was golden spicy brown mustard. And I'm gonna tell you something. I fucking absolutely love golden brown spicy hot mustard.
Me
Yeah.
too.
We always get the stuff from the ballpark. The brown spicy
And-
mustard from the ballpark.
And here's where my mustard snob. So our local grocery is, Demoulas or Market Basket, right? Or you got Hannaford, right? I don't want their name. I want Gouldens.
Right.
I don't want French's hot mustard. I want Gouldens. There is a difference, and I can taste it, and I don't want it. If it ain't
No.
Gouldens, I don't want it.
No.
So I am a brown mustard, whatever the fuck you want to call it, spicy mustard snob when it comes to that.
No.
I don't think I have ever tried it.
Oh, it's good, Stevie.
I've tried Grey Poupon. It was okay,
Nah.
but
Just tell them about Gouldens.
Oh, it's delicious. I love it.
Gouten's. I'll look for it.
Even on the hot dog, dude.
Gouten's spicy
It's
mustard.
just fucking, it's just,
Never had it.
Just better.
it is. It is.
Slightly sweet too, isn't it? Or is it more on the vinegar side?
I don't think it's sweet at all. Do you, Dish?
No.
All right. You know what? I'm done with this. We got to change fucking name. These aren't Quagmire chats anymore. These are Friday night foodies, is what we got to call it.
Well, and the funny part is, fucking Hef says, "Are we gonna talk about food tonight?" And I said, "Jesus Christ, I hope not."
Well, I mean, we used to be able to show guns and
All right,
I
now we got
we can
to
show
talk about
our lives and
Show all
stuff.
the fucking guns you want. I can give two shits less. What are they gonna do?
Remember
Food. Wink, wink. Food is the new guns.
Here.
we used to do like gun porn. Everyone had to show gun porn when they got on and stuff. Like
About
that.
the most confusing book ever printed by man.
The Bible? Oh.
No.
Hmm?
Fucking hunting rule book.
Oh,
No. Yeah. Try it. I'll give you one. Go on. Is Jezzo still here? Jezzo will tell you. Go on the main fishery. You know what I'm talking about, right? That website that has the fish and hunting.
Yeah, the DNR website.
Right. And then type in which lakes and ponds you can ice fish on, because this is the fucking ponds and lakes you can't even ice fish on. So I asked, so the big lake where we go, they don't let us, you can't ice fish on. The one I just found out tonight is, not only can you not ice fish on Rangy Lake, you can't ice fish on a fucking decent sized lake within a 30, 40 mile radius of fucking Range Lake.
You know why, don't you? It leads to prostitution.
Yeah,
right.
sure does.
Chinese mustard
I
and
know
pork.
for experience on that.
He does.
SKS, I love Chinese mustard. I'm sorry, go ahead. Sure.
Our state is confusing that, real confusing on that shit with trout fishing. It's like every creek in the state has its own set of fucking
Right.
rules. And not only just the creek, different sections of the river or creek
Right.
have rules separate from the other one.
And then it's you can take lake trout, certain ponds and lakes, you can take all the lake trout you want. There's no bag limit. Okay. There's no size limit. You can be small. You're only allowed equal to or greater than one fish over 26 inches. All right, but other than that, you can take 18,000 fucking togue. Well, some people call them togue in Maine. Some people call them fucking lakers. But you can take all you want. Same town, you go to the next fucking lake over. You can't fucking fart without asking a question.
Right.
You can't have that. You can't use treble hooks. You can't do it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
You know, and then
All the fun out of
it's this is the one I love the best. I'm fishing one day, and we were up north. We weren't hunting, but we were at the cabin, and it's probably October, late September, early October. We're up there doing firewood and shit. And I said, I'm going fishing. See you the fuck later. So my brother says, where you going? I said, I don't know. Where the fuck? I walked down the railroad bed. He goes, I wouldn't fishing there. I'm like, fuck you. I'm fishing. Dude, it's not like I'm in the middle of the fucking desert and you have to, it's not like I'm 400 miles from another human being. But Jesus Christ, I'm in a fucking tiny ass fucking town. Sure as fucking shit, here comes the fucking warden. And he goes, hey, what's up? I goes, nothing. What's going on? I goes, you fucking people live in the woods? And I goes, I didn't hear your truck, nothing. He goes, oh, that's because I got here before you. I went, oh. I goes, what's going on? And he goes, I says, hang on. I said, before you even ask, here you go. Give my fucking fishing license. He said, I'm glad you have a license. I said, well, why would I fish without a license? That's kind of fucking stupid, don't you think? He goes, well, it's equally stupid to fucking fish in a river that's fucking fly fishing only.
No.
And I went, no. He says, what do you mean, no? I go, I read it this morning. It said, from the hatchery to the bridge is fly fishing only. He said, no. I said, what? I said, it's on your site. So he gets on his little fucking tablet and he says, I said, see, fish hatcheries that way. Bridge is right there. I'm like 5 feet away from the bridge, like on the other side. You know what I mean? I goes, this I can do both. He goes, yep, you can, just not today's date. I go, what?
Oh man.
Are you fucking kidding?
He said, you can fly fish from the hatchery to the bridge. I said, yeah. He says, you can't fish with a rod from the bridge down where I was. I go, that makes zero sense. How does that even make sense? I goes, you're pulling my leg, right? He goes, no. And he's trying to explain to me some fucking stupid ass fucking fish spawn in October, and they don't want people fucking with them.
See me? I would have tightened up my line a little bit, grab my line, and go define fly. That bare fucking hook. Say, oh look, my feathers fell off.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I said to him, I says, I think some of your rules, I says, I get why you have rules. There's scientific shit behind your rules. I get that. And I get that you don't want certain fish to be, go extinct or whatever.
Yeah, then
I get all that.
One date on there. No fishing between this date and this date.
I says, I get all that. I says, but let me explain something to you. I says, between the Saco, the Androscoggin, and all the fucking other fucking huge rivers in this state, I goes, you people allow fly fishing and then regular fishing on certain spots on these rivers, correct? And the tributaries. He says, correct. I says, well, you know what you should do? Put in for a shit ton of fucking money. I says, put in from a shit ton of fucking money. I says, and put signs up. He says, what do you mean? I go, if you have a non-resident that doesn't really know the area, and you say, Thompson's fucking bridge, to fucking Camel Jockey's Pass. How the fuck are they gonna know what that is?
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So therefore, make some fucking signs and put signs there that say, fly fishing only from this point 6 miles downriver. Thank you. Now I'm okay.
I've seen one river in Michigan that
You know what I
actually
mean?
had signs facing the water from the beach, and it would say fly fishing only, live bait allowed, whatever. And that was the river that goes through Mayo and stuff on the other side of the state.
The one that Johnny, the MI Woodsman's always fishing in?
No, that's the Asabo is the one I've seen the signs in. The one that Johnny was in is
Begins with an M, right?
Manistee.
Manistee begins with an M.
So the next time
That's
Mike
the one
went
I
up there,
live by. Matter of fact, I'm moving right close to where John filmed him going by the bank.
Oh, really?
I'm like living right there. Yeah.
so the next time that Mikey went up there to fish, it had signs that said Mike DeLucia, no fishing beyond this point.
No, but
And what cracks me up a lot of times, and I understand we don't want no more extinct species, but they'll find 5 minnows of a certain species in a certain river at a certain time, and
And then it's
real quick. What's this? What is that?
a dildo.
Is that a mold of your members?
That's
You got some big balls, pal.
Stevie, what gets me is the weekends, certain weekends.
Yeah.
is lures only, or
You know what this is?
live bait only, or
This has
you
been
can't use treble hooks. You can't do this. You can't.
This has been in the family for white elephant presents. Been passed years and years and years and years, and you guys disguise it each time because people know what it is now.
Oh, okay.
But it's a T-shirt. It's a bowling T-shirt. It's pressed in.
Gear.
Oh, I love it.
Gig right 19. How the hell are you, kid? Great to see you. Right on, Gil. In his mom's basement to boot.
Oh yeah, gear. I'm always in my basement, bro.
But these fucking fishing laws. Yeah. How are the fishing laws where you are? Do they suck? I'm just trying to get a feel across the country on how. Is it just fucking the Northeast that's stupid, or is it
pretty much?
Well, I'm to the point now where I go trout fishing, even though I'm like almost 100% sure that I am legal. I still hide them fuckers in my tackle box after I leave because you never know.
When I went with Ed, he says to me, he says, I caught a decent size one. He said, you don't want that, Mike. He's too big. It's too big. The fucking thing is maybe 10 inches. He says, oh no, Mike, you want that? Trust me, we want the ones under 10 inches. And I'm like, all right. So we each caught 5. Oh my God, were they fucking delicious.
Sweet.
Oh my God, were they fucking delicious.
Yep.
That was the day we called. That was the day we texted. Do we text you or call you, Dish? What do we do?
You sent me a picture with you guys.
I sent you a picture. Yeah. That's what it was. Something about wish you were here, Dish. Haha, you're not, or something like that. Yeah. But those are probably the best brookies I ever tasted.
Cool.
Yeah, they all taste good when they're small, but our size limit is what, like 9 or 10? That's the smallest you can keep them.
Oh, really? Oh, we were keeping. I think we kept 6 to 9, 6 to 10, or 6 to 9. We didn't keep like a little baby one. I mean, we kept. You know what I mean?
Right. Against the law to fish with corn.
Oh my God! And here's the funny part, right? It's the best way to catch carp is with corn.
Yep.
Yeah.
We used to catch a lot of trout with corn and Velveeta cheese.
Something about yellow.
Now they're saying if you take,
I
I'm on
heard
this-
that.
I'm on this fucking thing on Facebook for the river that I fish in, and these guys are using oatmeal. I don't know the ratios. All I know that it's oatmeal and Jello, and they then when it's done, they take it and they'll put on their hook like a fucking big huge fucking meatball.
Yeah, like a dough ball.
And it's fucking sticky as all fuck, I guess. And it's so sweet because of the Jello.
We
And
used to use
They
Wheaties.
catching fish.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever use Wheaties to make a dough ball?
No.
Nope.
We used to use shredded wheat.
You just take a
Don't
box
use
of
that
Wheaties
either.
out, you get two big handfuls of Wheaties, dip them in the water, and then mush them together, and then make a dough ball out of it, and you pull it off and roll it around and stick it on your hook, throw it out there, and fucking catch carp and catfish all night long with it.
Yep. Baits like that work really good for carp because little pieces come off it
Yes.
and will go down the current and they'll follow that trail of scent trail right to it.
People want signs, but they don't want to read them anyhow. No shit, right? Wake up to another fisherman whining about fishing was fuck you.
That's not a bad dad joke.
See, you make fun of me because of the signs, but there's plenty of signs in Maine that say wildlife preserve, no hunting. So what the fuck? You know, I mean, they had signage. Why can't you have signage for fucking fishing? What sucks is we were fishing. Oh yeah, we were fishing. We were hunting right near that wildlife preserve, and these motherfuckers. I swear to God, they know where it is.
Oh, they know.
And you can't even shoot over the road to get them because it's a regular road. It's a travel road, so it's not like it's a logging truck road where you can shoot over the road or down the road.
Right.
You know, I forget the terminology. It's not a. Although it's traveled on, it's not a. I don't know.
I can't think of the name. It's right in our book too, Dish.
But you're allowed to shoot. You're allowed to shoot down a logging road. That's all I know. But yeah, those fucking deer, they go right over into that fucking preserve. And
I'll tell you what's really good at that is ducks and geese. If there's a preserve around, they know exactly where they're not getting shot at.
You know, I want to fucking try duck hunting.
It's addicting.
I want to try duck hunting. Yeah, no. By the way, I saw how much how much people fucking spending on those fucking decoys.
Hey, fireheads.
Fireheads, what's up? Nice to see you. The Hall Road.
Yeah, that's what they call the 2-lane track roads for truck log trucks and stuff. No, they have a name for it here. Not a maintained road.
Logging road.
No.
It's a different. Yeah, it's just a different description on a particular road. So it's like, if I'm on, surely if I'm on one side of the road and there's a deer, I can shoot across the road, right? But if you're on a pavement, you can't do that.
Right.
Even if you're on pavement in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And you can see for miles down the road, there's nobody coming. You still can't shoot across the road.
I think they call it an improved road here.
Yeah, something like that. It's
like a hard packed dirt road that's graded and all that shit. That's an improved road. You can't hunt on it.
Well,
or within 50 feet or whatever.
Well, they're those logging trails. I mean, the logging roads. They're all improved fucking road. They're fucking pretty good.
Huh.
But they still let us hunt on them. And hunt from the, and shoot on across the road, But the regular road, in Maine, regular road, you can You can shoot from the road. You just can't shoot from your vehicle unless you have a special disability license. You have to have at least 1 foot on the ground in the state of Maine.
That's bizarre.
Yep. You know what's funny? They fucking hate it when we go like fucking road hunting. That's not hunting. You should be in the woods. You should be doing this and that. I said, fuck you.
Yeah, it's totally illegal here.
What, road hunting?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, I used to hang around some friends that went coon hunting and all that. We chased deer around the cornfields in the truck, and we was terrible.
You ever go snipe hunting?
No.
Snipe hunting.
Hunting for a cigarette at 2 a.m., eating them out of the ashtray. That's what we used to call a snipe.
You're snipe.
No, man. We used to take people out sniping little birds that run on the ground. You got to catch them in a paper bag.
Yep. Gunny sack and a flashlight.
We always had a stick, and if you had like a paper bag and a stick, you could, and they always they
Gotcha.
rolled right in there. We took this one kid the first time he went out snipe hunting. He was out there for 4.5 hours. We were sitting by the campfire. I said, if this fucker comes back with a bird in a bag, I'm going to kick somebody's ass.
No, it was
Funny thing is, after like 4 hours, he came back in. He was fucking pissed.
I bet.
But you know what he had in his hand when he came back to the camp?
a bucket of steam.
No, a fucking stick in the bag still. It's not like me. I would have been like, fuck this, fucking threw it. You know what I mean? These fuckers left me out in the woods. No, he brought the stick in the bag back with him.
Some people don't catch on. They'll be out there all night.
Right.
See, the way we used to set them up is get them a gunny sack and a flashlight and tell them you hold the sack open and put the light at the back of the sack, and the sniper will run in the bag trying to go for the light. And then I would take the flashlight and I said, I'll circle around and chase them to you. Well, I'd get in the truck and go home and see how long they'd stay out there.
People are mean.
Right.
Yeah, but it's pretty funny. Susie's in there answering on the chat.
What did I say, Mikey? What? May not have been snipe hunted, but he has been
Cow tipping.
Cow tipping.
I've been cow tipping.
You'd have to be a bunch of big guys like on the football team to get freaking.
It takes 6 or 7 people to tip a fucking cow over. I know that much. And
running.
then you got to be able to fucking run because they will chase your ass.
They will. I've been chased by a few cows.
600-pound fucking animal. You want me to fucking piss it off by tipping it over? No, I'm good.
Yeah, no shit.
Every once in a while, you just got to go up and smack the bull, Mikey. Mikey, you got to smack the bull.
No,
you ever seen that Wild Hogs movie where we're talking about smacking the bull?
Wow.
They send
men live shorter lives than women do.
Yeah, they send a guy into the pen or whatever, and there's a bull standing there. He's like, just smack the bull, man, smack it.
Hey,
so he goes over and he smacks the bull in the ass, and he takes off running. He gets back to the fence and jumps to the fence. He's like, yeah. Everyone's like, yeah. Another guy jumps down, and the two guys, like the two cowboys, standing there watching these city slickers do this shit. They're like, what's going on? We're like, he's going to smack the bull. He's like, why? Because he did it. Yeah, but we've never seen anybody do it twice, or you know. So he goes and smacks the bull. Fucking bull's like, fucking chasing. I think it's Martin Lawrence, man. Fucking fucks him up too. Smack the bull.
That was actually a pretty good movie.
It was a decent movie.
There was a 1 and 2, wasn't there?
Huh?
There was a 1 and a 2.
I don't think so. I don't know. I know. I don't know. I don't think there's a Wild Hogs 2.
Hef, what did you say? Because I was
Wild
going to say
Hogs. I
something.
was thinking of a different movie. Something where they go to a ranch to get out of the city, and
Oh, that was City Slickers.
City Slickers
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Hef, what did you say before? Oh, because I wanted to say something like a reply to what you said, and I can't think of what you said.
You guys see Dish get excited when she heard that noise? Did you hear that? Can you hear it? Watch Dish get excited. She'll start squirming in her chair.
I hate when I forget what I wanted to say.
It'll come back.
Yeah, if Hef would help me out and tell me what he said.
Remember what you were saying earlier?
About my
I don't remember.
No,
either.
it's something about a bull. Did you say something about a bull, Hef?
No, I was just saying that was another example why women live longer than men.
Oh, that's what it was. No, do you know why? Do you know why guys? You know why men die before their wives have? Because we want to.
Have you guys seen that? It's a video on YouTube. The guy's sitting there and they put these things in his ears, and they're like, okay, you okay? And he's like, yeah. And they're like, okay, you can. What can you hear me? And he's like, yeah. And he's doing the sign language. And his wife's like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, And the doctor's like, is it too loud? Because it might be a little bit too loud the first time. You got to get used to it. He's like, no. Make it stop. He's like, and there's like a poster on the wall. And the dude's smiling. He's like, you see why he's smiling? Because he can't hear and he can't don't have to listen to that shit. Make her stop. Fucking hilarious, man. And it's all done like all those other videos where people hear, like, when they're a deaf person hears somebody speak for the first time, how they're all tearful and crying. When you're watching it, you think, oh man, this guy finally gets to hear, and then he's like, make it stop.
Right on, gear.
Anytime I want to piss my wife off, I would say to her, hey, I never would have pegged you for a Penn State fan. And she'd be like, why? I said, I would have pegged you for Wisconsin. She goes, Wisconsin? I goes, yeah, the Wisconsin Badgers. So why would I root for the Badgers? Because you badger me all the fucking time. And she just looks at me. She says, one of these days I'm gonna stab you while you're sleeping. I goes, I know.
I've been waiting for it.
Oh, the shit she calls me yesterday.
You should tell her, make me do me a favor. She said, what? I said, don't make me a promise you're not willing to carry out.
She calls me the other day and she says, do you think when you get home from XPO you can go? And I go and what? Oh, buy you some more bonbons. You ran out? Sure, I can do that. And she is so fucking mad at me.
You know what? Here, there's a video. Where is it at?
Do you guys use ATVs for hunting and fishing? If so, what kind and what's the best one? I do not fire Hades. I do not use a four-wheeler. I use a two-wheeler, my 2 feet. All same thing with fishing. I don't, because I hunt public land, so it's very hard to use. Public. Yeah, it's very hard to use four-wheelers on public land. So
I used to back, when I had a four-wheeler and we used to hunt more.
What kind of ATV? He wants to know what kind of ATV you used.
I had a Polaris.
Polaris kind of sucks now, according to all the research I did.
I had a Polaris.
A lot of people complaining about them. Firehades, I just bought a C-Force 400. So far, so good. I haven't had it long enough to recommend it, but look it up and look into it. A lot of bang for the buck. I can say that.
The John Deere side-by-sides are really good, I heard.
Yeah, I mean, I've
It's
had
not a
Honda.
four-wheeler, but
I've had mostly Hondas, but I did have a Polaris. But
Some of us non-rich people can't afford Hondas.
yeah,
Just saying.
the best ATV that I think I've ever had for hunting and stuff was when I was a kid. When I was younger, we had a Honda Big Red 3-wheeler, and that thing,
that you can't buy anymore.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. I'm gonna play this video. It's hilarious.
Aaron Nelson has one.
And if you can't find the fucking tires for it.
Where did you just tell me you were gonna drop me off to go shopping?
You said that you wanted to. I asked you before we left Waco if you wanted to get anything else, and you said I need to get some pants that fit. And I said, "Do you want me to go by Lane Bryant?" That's where my mom shops. And then you get all crybaby about it.
Well, Lane Bryant may have some very nice clothing. I can't wear those clothes.
Okay. Well, I thought it might be a morale boost right now because, I mean, you can go in this store, this JCPenney's right here in front of us, and be on the big end of the rack and come out disappointed. Or you could go to Lane Bryant and shop on the short end of the rack, the smaller end, and be happy when you come out. I thought it would be a morale boost. But go on in here, come out disappointed, and we'll stop at Whataburger and get a milkshake on the way home for
That's funny.
What do you call that? Some comfort food or something, whatever.
This is what I live with, y'all.
I'm over here trying to boost your confidence and make you feel better about yourself, and you just set yourself up for failure. So roll on in there. We'll be here when you get back.
Roll on in there.
He said, "I'll take you to Lane Bryant. You can shop on the smaller sizes at Lane Bryant and be happy because you're not going to fit the bigger sizes at JCPenney."
Oh, where's that video? You probably already saw it.
Andy's right. But logic don't work in that situation.
There's my Indian corn that the chipmunks all ate.
Bare naked.
Bare naked, dude. And it took me a month to realize it was gone.
Ohio, there ain't nothing left of that corn but the toilet paper.
Right, I know.
My squirrels don't only eat the corn; they eat the pumpkin.
Listen to this. See if you can hear it. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it, but we're going to try.
Yeah, I heard that.
Talking about biscuits and gravy, and that gravy's divine. Well, the day will so be great, even if I get it late, like a Hummer. Well, it's best enjoyed at home. I love it when we're alone, like your mother. Biscuits and gravy. Whoa, biscuits and gravy. Talking about biscuits and gravy.
Oh.
And the gravy is mine.
Holy shit. Stevie, look at this one. Can you read it?
4th of July?
I can't read it.
This one says my tax dollars. And then this one says somehow also my tax dollars. It's Israel versus Hamas.
How they making
Sending
out?
money
anyway?
to both sides.
How they making out anyways?
And still giving money to Iran.
We're just funding wars. We're I'll tell you what we're doing. You know, only Joe and Hunter can do it, but banging whores and funding wars, baby.
Good t-shirt.
Dish, what link was it?
Mayonnaise.
Oh.
You know what, Dish? I'll tell you what. Halloween's coming up soon.
Yeah.
And if you want to scare me, I'm afraid of boobies.
Okay.
I thought he was going to say, if you want to scare me, you get a spoonful of fucking mayo.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to scare me, all you got to do is jump in front of me and Show me some boobies, and I'll scream like,
That's
Yeah,
very,
right on fire.
I'll be like, ah.
hey, that's really not nice talk to this young lady. She's been around here for years. It's kind of just.
And by the way, Ohio, you're so pale, you could just take off all your clothes and you'd look like a big old gob of mayonnaise.
Right, no shit.
It ain't mayonnaise. It's more like hey, Steven ain't the mayo. He looks like it's more like the fucking Michelin Man.
Aw.
Oh, we're gonna fat shame. You can't fat shame on YouTube. You get your fucking channel
You
struck.
just made reference to Dish's chest.
That's
I'm
And you're
going
gonna
over
tell
there
me,
and
and you're gonna
now,
tell me
Ohio.
that I can't make, I can't tell you
No.
that you look like the Michelin Man.
No, you can't. You can't make fun of transgenders, fat people.
I'm
What's the other one
fat.
you can't
It's
make
fat
fun of?
on fat crime. I can do that.
But you can
It's kind of like the blacks on blacks. They can call each other the N-word, but we can't. Same thing. I can call you fat. I can make fun of you. You're from
there's
Ohio?
going to be an argument.
Oh, hang on.
There's going to be an argument with the new guy.
Hang on. So I'm kind of liking this Firehades, gentlemen. Right? He's interacting. It's kind of cool. I like that. I like new people.
Right.
I think it's awesome. And he says he's from Ohio.
Hey, that's real close.
I am getting stuck with Ohio and Michigan people. No, Firehades, listen, I'm just joking, bro. I don't care where you're from. Happy that you're here. I actually have relatives in Ohio, down in Chillicothe.
That's why Mikey
Ohio.
lives in Mass.
Exactly. No, I have. I do. I have relatives down in Chillicothe, Ohio. Ohio Wolverine is from Ohio, and he's a Wolverine, not a Buckeye. So this ought to be interesting. But
Just as a side note, breasts make the best pillows.
Statement of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Statement of the night.
Drop.
nah, I wouldn't ban you, bro. I wouldn't ban you. I wouldn't ban you unless you tell me you're a New York Yankees fan. You tell me you're a New York Yankees fan, that'll get you fucking banned.
Fuck them Guidos.
You know? Because it's bad enough I married one, so. And I wouldn't mind, but she's from Massachusetts. So.
I like a good baseball team or a good baseball game. I don't really care who's playing. I just like the sport.
Yeah, well, I live in Boston. You can't just do that. So when you living in Boston, you're a Red Sox fan and you hate the Yankees. It's just the way that it's just how you're brought up. You know what I mean? We here in Massachusetts, we don't like New York teams. You hate the Pittsburgh Steelers there?
Oh yeah, fuck the Steelers.
See, I'm a Steelers guy only because when I was a kid, Firehades, the Patriots sucked so bad they weren't on TV. So we would listen to them during dinner, and then we'd watch like the 4:00 game or something or whatever. And it'd always be Pittsburgh playing whoever else, you know. And so when I was a kid, 7, 8, 9 years old, I became a Steelers fan. And then I stopped. Well, I shouldn't say stop, but the Patriots started getting relevant again, even before they went to the Super Bowl in '86. I went to a couple of games, and then they went to the Super Bowl in '86 and got destroyed by the Bears. But then they weren't relevant again until what, 96, 95? 95 to back in 2022. So, because 21 wasn't bad. The kid actually fucking had a decent year. He was what, 10-6.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Ish, have you heard how they're like pumping up the Lions for this year and everything?
I'm telling you right now, the Lions are good fucking.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
The
Lions are
won
good
the division, baby.
They're a good football team. Oh, by the way, congratulations to the Cleveland Browns.
Beating the 49ers.
Beating San Fran, and they fucking made a lot of people a lot of money.
Yeah, but every time they build them up like that, it's such a huge disappointment when they lose the first game in the playoffs. Again,
Used to be a Browns fan, so they moved to Baltimore.
Yeah, I always wanted Baltimore to go back to the throwback jerseys and wear the Browns uniforms. Wouldn't that be cool?
Wait a minute. The Browns moved to Baltimore?
Yeah. In like
talking about the old
'97,
Brown.
Art Modell moved them to Baltimore. And then we went 2 years without a team, and in '99 we got the Browns back.
Oh, okay.
Because the city owned the name.
Yeah, because no, wait a minute. So who are the Ravens? The
The
Baltimore Colts.
Baltimore Ravens are the old Cleveland Browns.
I thought the Baltimore Ravens were the old Baltimore Colts.
No, the Baltimore Colts moved to Indianapolis.
Right.
So confusing.
Right.
Yeah,
And then the Oilers moved to Tennessee and then changed their name to the Titans.
Right.
So Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers.
Houston Oilers #1. Billy White Shoes. Remember Billy White Shoes? He was the first one to do an end zone dance after he scored.
Earl Campbell.
Yeah, Earl Campbell.
Dion. What was his name? Play for.
Be right back.
All right.
Play for Detroit.
What? Detroit. There's
The
Billy
running-
Sims.
No, the running back to play for Detroit.
Well, Billy Sims, but then you talking Barry Sanders?
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders is probably the greatest running back ever played.
I don't know what evidence. See, you can't say ever play because, like, he didn't last long enough. Jim Brown was Jim Brown.
Yeah,
was,
but you have to. I mean, watching him play. I mean, nobody.
OJ was like that.
He carried the Lions, man.
OJ was like that. Barry Sanders was a finesse back. He wasn't gonna run people over. You know what I mean? Like fucking Earl Campbell. Earl Campbell used to run at fucking defensemen, the defensive guys. 2-3 guys standing there, he'll go right at you. He enjoyed running you over. Barry Sanders was more of a juke and, speed. No, he had a lot of speed. But, he was a more finesse, fancy, showy type. You know what I mean?
Problem was at that time the Lions didn't have an offensive line. It was like a sieve.
Right. Hey, Brian, what's going on, kid? Great to see you. We were just talking about you earlier.
Jay Watt.
But
yeah, I didn't have any backup.
A lot of talk around here that they want to fight Belichick. No, you shouldn't be worried.
That? Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm caught between a hard place and rock, because the offensive line is terrible because of all the injuries.
Right.
Even if the offensive line was 110% healthy, 110%, okay, he's not a quarterback.
Right.
He's a backup quarterback at best. Okay. He's the guy overthrowing the balls and I don't know. So, but then it always falls back on the head coach. I don't think that the game has passed him by because he's such a student of the game still at his age. I just think the way he handles people in the press nowadays, his players and stuff like that, you can't do that anymore. You can't. He gives the one-word answers. He doesn't play for my team. You know what I mean?
Down East Barber. Hey, buddy.
I was just telling him that we were talking about him.
Look at that. I grabbed the last piece of home baked zucchini bread, and I don't even feel bad about it. You know why?
Because Susie doesn't like bikini.
There's
zucchini.
another whole loaf in the fridge.
No, I'm not. Right. You can't compare anybody to Brady. Not Peyton Manning, not anybody. I'm sorry. He's
Are we
the
on the
GOAT.
Brady thing again?
Okay? I'm not comparing Mac Jones to fucking Brady. All I want is a decent quarterback. He's not a decent quarterback, and you know he's not. When you come in south, we're going to do some trout fishing this year. Or ice fishing for, you know what I mean? Or as, I know, because you're way up there in the fucking north now, you probably call them toad, not Lakers. But
Are you saying toad as in jump around?
no. Toke. T-O.
Like
T-O-U. No. G. T-O-G-E or T-O-U-G-E. Toge.
toga. Like toga party.
Not toke.
Right.
Toga.
Toke.
Like rogue, except for togue.
Yeah, you're right. They I don't know if it's right, J Watt, but I know that it's. I don't understand like phantom fucking calls this year. The fucking referees have been so
Shit is so
fucking
rigged.
horrible.
Did you see the Rams kick a field goal at the
No,
end of the
I heard.
game?
I heard about it though.
That was just to fuck up the spread. That's all it was.
Yeah. I know. I heard that they were saying shit like that. But yeah, no, it's 99% of the Pass fans are that way.
I mean, you're losing by 5. You need 6 to win, and you go for 3 with a couple seconds left. Just fucking throw it to the end zone and take a Hail Mary chance, right? No, they just did that in order to fuck up the spread. Vegas made the phone call to the head coach and it's like, hey, you got to do something.
All right, bro, you're gonna have to get me on some fucking. Probably have to get me on some salmon. Then how's that? I never caught a salmon in my life.
Oh, you wait.
That's not true. That's not true. I caught a salmon over on Alton Bay in New Hampshire, and I damn near took it out of the hole, and I got yelled at. And like, put it back, hurry up. And then my buddy come over with his pliers, and he cut the line right at his fucking mouth. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, that's a salmon. I go, so?
Man,
can't even pull them out of the hole.
Catching a big old river run salmon, it's like you're fighting a fucking tow truck or something.
Yep.
I've never,
like, what the hell?
I've never pulled one in out of the water, but I've had a few on my line. But steelhead trout have been the biggest fight that I've ever had.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they don't stop.
You know what I like for a good fight? Taking a little kid's fishing rod and then catching like a fucking 1 pound fucking bluegill that just you know what I mean? It's so fun because they fucking, you know how the bluegills they fucking
Mikey.
And it's just they're just
what's
so
even better than that
fun.
is go buy a featherweight pole and catch smallmouth. Jesus, it feels like you're bringing in a shark.
Or a fly rod. You catch a bluegill on a fly rod, it feels like a 10-pound bass for a while.
Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I got to do a video tomorrow. I
saw your other video.
I got my EDC fans little keychain knife multi-tool thing in the mail that I won from Gun Collector 007.
Cool.
It's a nice little tool. I mean, it's made in China, but it's got, you know, It's got a little pry thing on it, and got a can opener, bottle opener. It says like grinder blade or something, or it's just a serrated area that maybe, I don't know, if you have a small enough ferro rod, you can probably, you know, it shows you it shows it as a striker on the box. So, and a little screwdriver on the end, you know,
Right.
that kind of stuff.
One of them little ones like you could prop your eyelids open.
Yeah, or
My lucky Finding Nemo Zepco loves making people cry. Brian says, "Oh, I was on Lake Ontario last year. Are you trying to make me feel jealous because you were doing a good job at it? Catch 20 plus pound king salmon. I want to catch a 20 plus pound fucking northern pike."
Oh.
I ate about 20 pounds of crab legs at Red Lobster one time. Does that count?
No, Red Lobster is not fucking seafood. Place to go get seafood.
It is when you're in the Midwest, dumbass. That's all we got. Leave us alone.
Is there somebody in the trunk, Mikey?
Huh?
Is there somebody in the trunk?
I didn't hear anybody beep in.
You know, it's funny. My father lives half
I
hour.
didn't send anybody an invite.
Okay.
I did.
Well, next time, fucking say something there, fuck stick.
Last week you told me I didn't need to.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm telling you that let me know that you fucking that he's in the fucking trunk, you nitwit.
I didn't know he's in the trunk.
What's happening?
You have to unmute there. There he is.
I'm listening to you guys. I'm sorry. You nitwit. Oh, that was good. How's everybody tonight?
What up, bro?
Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
Was a trip put together by the veteran organization?
Nothing. I was just getting at Steve. Oh, Mr. Go Back to Michigan, Ohio Wolverine. We were supposed to get together and shoot tomorrow, and weather. And he said he had something tomorrow to do, and it was like, get back with him. Last night I didn't, and I sent him a text, Joe, and he says, hey, I'm here. I'm like, well, okay. So now I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, we were going to do some shooting tomorrow, but it's supposed to freaking rain. It's been raining here all damn night, and it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. And I have an appointment that I forgot about that my wife kindly reminded me of. I love those.
Kindly.
Small thing like your anniversary or something, or
no. Dentist. She works at a dentist office, and I have a dentist appointment. That's what I want to do on Saturdays. Go to the
Oh yeah.
Ha ha.
Yeah, you make doctors and dentist appointments during the week so you can take off work.
I'm trying to get this. That's a start.
Is that your patch wall?
Yeah,
that's what I
need to do.
I need to make a patch wall.
So, and that's my old ugly ass. So, but yeah, that's a start.
You look a lot like a couple other guys on this chat.
All
move on
with
in
glasses.
Here, hey, Hef, move on over a little bit.
If you have
Look at it. Looks like three brothers, man.
I can put my hat on to make it better. You know, I probably got one or two here. I got a Tyven hat. I had this on earlier. I don't know how well to go over my headphones though.
Oh my gosh.
Funny.
Yeah, I got a few of those Tyven hats. Hey, we use those Tyven mugs, those yellow mugs. We use those all the time. Plastic little beer or whatever.
I had like 3 or 4 of them. One of them got broke or left somewhere. I can't remember. And the other one I broke, and now I got one left, and all the writing's almost gone on it. But yeah, he gave me a bunch of those hats, and that's Well, I got two. I got two left. That's the better one. The other one's pretty ratty. But hell, I could show you my Isaac Walton hat I had on earlier that I was painting in, and here, yeah. This is how I like to wear my hats. See how ragged that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you find one that fits, you hate to give it up, okay?
Right.
At that point, it's just broke in.
Oh gosh. What's this? Dump something.
Uh-oh. What'd you find?
What's this button do?
Launch. Oh, I was going to show you guys something else I got in the mail today. My brother Derek got, I don't know how many suppressors, and I got this little doodad. This is an adapter to put on my 1022 so I can put a 1/2x28 so we can try a suppressor on my 1020 or his 1022. But it comes with set screws, and I got a centering rod and try and get everything perfect the best I can and all that. But why not? You just don't want baffle strikes, so stuff's got to be just right.
Right. A little bit.
So I just found this. Do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember this day? You remember that when that broke on my
I'm gonna
Saturday?
go sideways just so I can see what you're doing. Oh, hey, it made me not sideways. Cool.
Do you remember when that broke? We were trying to sight that Savage in, and it kept saying, "Man, we were at Thunder Valley, and we were trying to sight that Savage at 6.5."
Oh yeah.
And dude, I was like, we sighted in for like 100 yards, and it hit the target. The next shot was like 10 feet over in the dirt. We're like, what the fuck? And we sighted in and hit the target. Next shot 10 feet over in the dirt. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I picked it up out of like the vise that we had it in and turned it, and the damn fucking scope fell off because the mounts broke off. Yeah.
Was that the day you were hitting steel? What'd you hit steel with your Mosin at? 5 or 6?
6.
6 open sights. Watched him do it. I can't remember if did I shoot that thing at distance at all that day? I can't remember. I think
about 400 or so.
Yeah, it can be done. Just like, you can hit a 12-inch steel plate at 1,000 yards with a 223. It can be done.
It can be done. We've seen it. Not done by me, but it can be done. We've seen it.
Yeah.
That's how I shoot at the end of the day when I can't hit 200 yards. I take my 223 down there with both hands and hit it.
No, Derek did it first. And, I'm down here shooting. Heck, I might have been in the middle of filming a video and I hear him go, "No way, or no fucking way." And I'm like, what? And he says, "I just hit the steel at 1,000. I went, "Oh, what?" I said, "Do it again." So I'm looking through my scope, and sure as shit, he did it. And I said, "Where the hell are you aiming?" He says, "Right here." I says, "Well, let me try." First shot, I did it because I aimed exactly where he was aiming, and first shot I hit it, and we both did it a few more times. And after you do it a few times, it's like, well, we're rainbowing this thing in there.
Yeah.
But it was just one of those, we did it.
Did you shoot good enough? Did you shoot good enough to win money down there?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me reach up into the repertoire of crap box where all the patches just came out of. Oh yeah, I got a shirt in here. I was debating. I can't remember if I won it, but it's a Henry. It's a large, and I was thinking I might give it away for our 1,000 sub giveaway, but I'm like, it's still in the package. I haven't made up my mind. Oh, you mean
but
this
now
stuff?
you said it out loud on a live chat, so you're committed.
This
Oh
stuff?
yeah, you got some cash. We all got $10,000 that day. It was great day.
Yeah.
And we did score a shit ton of free ammo though too from Fort Scott.
Oh, yeah, we did. Honestly, everybody else got way more than me and Derek did.
Dude, I came home with probably 200 rounds of 223, probably about 300 rounds of 6.5 Creedmoor, about 200 rounds of 9mm, 50 or 100 rounds of 357. Yeah, what was cool,
Well,
who has a 357? I was the only one there with a 357.
I was just going to say, I thought, yeah, and anytime we found it, we were like, that's Steve's. Because nobody else was like, okay. But yeah, all that free ammo. And
I even got the 6.5 Creedmoor that was supposed to go to the owner of the range. With that.
Yeah, Derek. I think didn't Derek get something? No, you got all of it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, that honestly, it was a good time, but that was a total mismanagement by certain people that, well, something, dude, I told you, I threw that at him one night about just getting us Ohio people together. There's a bunch of us just in Ohio and, just having a get together. And he took it and blew it. Oh, the Creator Summit. I'm like, all right, dude, it's your thing, man.
We need to do one at your range and bring down old Stevie here. That's not too far of a drive for you, Stevie. Right. Norwalk, Ohio.
Monroeville, Norwalk area. You know where Summit Motorsports is, the raceway?
Not a clue. I'd have to look it up.
He's just north of Detroit, so it'd still be like a 3-hour drive for him.
I was just up there. Let me see. Okay, where was I at? I was just right around Monroe, and it took
by the nuclear plant.
Yeah, actually, I was working on. Long story. I normally don't work out of Ohio. It's just sometimes you got to go up there to come back. Long story, but
west of San
I'm thinking it took me from Monroe an hour and a half, and that's taking the highways.
Yeah. Okay. So you're looking at maybe a 2-hour trip. That's about what it takes for me to get there. So we could meet. That'd be a great meetup place, man. Do an all-day event.
Oh, and I haven't been out there. We got our meeting this Wednesday. We get our new keys and everything, but I haven't been out there. I guess they've done some new things, new gate. I guess up in the 25-yard area. There's no grass anymore. John had him kill the grass in kind of a semicircular, and he talked about bringing in some pea gravel or something. So in other words, we don't have to put a tarp down. So when I shoot my 10, we don't have to go look in the woods for my brass. Tell these guys about how far that thing shoots, ejects the brass.
Oh my God, dude! And is that a Smith or no? It's a Springfield, isn't it?
Yeah, XD. But I heard all 10s do it. My buddy's got a shoot Rock Island. It's almost like my Peril, only in 10.
That's what you got, right, Steve? How far does yours eject the brass? Because his throws it like 20, 30 yards, dude.
Oh, mine don't go that far.
I wouldn't say 30 yards, but it's at least, however big my tarp is, if I stand on the edge of it, it shoots it to the other side, and it's at least a 20-foot tarp.
Well, okay, maybe 20, 30 feet then, maybe.
I mean it.
I think mine went like 10 or 15 feet, but I wasn't shooting full power loads either. I was just shooting off the shelf stuff.
Well, that's mostly what I'm doing is off the shelf, just banger ammo, nothing 180 grain, whatever, But yeah, my buddy said that Rock Island, he says he actually has the same as my XD has that one too, and he said they both spit it out there quite a ways. But yeah, anyway, so I don't know. Derek and I are planning on trying to do Sunday. We got turkey shoot in the morning. Then after that, we're going to try and do whatever. But I mean, you guys, any of you guys, more than welcome if you want to come.
I got that
playing it by ear.
I got that concert Sunday, so.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, everybody's busy.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's see what is going on. There's got to be something going on in the chat.
I'm not even over on YouTube at the moment, so I'm just here. Actually, I'm gonna check out because I'm getting tired. I gotta check the news real quick. Don't want to get too angry watching the news.
Well, our host is out. Have you noticed it right above you?
If y'all go real quick and let Dish whisper, he'll wake up.
Okay, everybody be quiet.
Michael. Mikey.
Mikey.
You okay, Mikey?
Let me kiss this girl goodnight.
All righty.
Oh, that fucking hurts.
Good morning, sunshine.
Fuck off.
Wow.
It's 5 till, Mikey. If you want to kill it, bro.
No,
you're tired.
I was getting ready to hit. I was getting ready to leave anyway, so.
It's between the back and my fucking tires. It's killing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Armament.
Anymore.
All right, Chris. Have a good one, bro. If you're leaving.
Yelling.
Next time, tell me.
I'm still here, but yeah, hey, it's good seeing everybody. It's been a minute.
You too.
Yeah, well, if Ohio told me you were in the tank, I don't know how long you were down there.
I didn't know he was in the trunk, baby.
I wasn't there that long.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. All righty, peace, guys.
See you later.